And a very pleasant good afternoon, everyone, from Kimberly High School. DailyDodge.com presents Beaver Dam Golden Beaver girls basketball. And this afternoon, we've got a showdown of two of the top teams in the state. The Golden Beavers on the road to take on the Kimberly Papermakers. Hi again, everybody. It's Mike Tronson with you at the gymnasium, and I'm joined by my on-site videographer and engineer, Justin Wilski. They call him Ninja. And we welcome you to this presentation of Beaver Dam girls basketball, brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, QBS Law, specializing in personal injury, transactional law, and will and probate, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Today's games are also brought to you by Pine Hills Trucking, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Coal, Oil, and Propane, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Super Lube, Richelieu Foods, Air Care, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance Agent, Power Sports Company, Ballwig Implement, Richards Insurance, Surefire, and Bayside Supper Club. Glad to have you tuned in, everybody, on this Saturday afternoon. It's a rare road game for us here on DailyDodge.com. Of course, this season during the pandemic, we've been primarily announcing home games for you, but hey, we weren't going to pass up an opportunity when Kimberly allowed us in to broadcast this showdown today, and it is a showdown because, as I said at the outset, we've got two of the best teams anywhere in the state of Wisconsin. Beaver Dam coming in at 18-1 on the year, ranked number 4 in Division I by the Associated Press. Kimberly is 20-1 on the season and ranked number 1 in Division I. So this varsity game today is going to be a monstrous showdown. Should be a lot of fun. We're glad we can bring it to you. But we've also got the JV game coming up here in just a few moments. And I tell you what, we're going to step aside right now for a brief timeout. We'll come back. We'll give you the starting lineups. We'll get our JV game underway right after this on DailyDodge.com.
When was the last time someone went the extra mile for you? Hi, I'm Chad Guzzi, owner of Air Care Heating and Air Conditioning in Beaver Dam. We are committed to keeping you happy and comfortable. Whether you need a new furnace installed or your air conditioner repaired, we pay attention to detail and stand behind the work we do. Offering emergency service around the clock 7 days a week, we have been proudly serving the area since 1981. Let Air Care go the extra mile for you. 920-356-8860. See us today at aircareinc.com.
To those who love the grind, run with us on a John Deere Gator UV. Because your daily routine may change, but the land stays the same. There's still ground to cover and a herd to keep in line. Out here, the work never stops. So keep going on a Gator UV with the power to forge ahead. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere Gator for more.
Visit your local John Deere dealer, Ballwig Implement in Waupun on Highway 68 West and Beaver Dam on North Spring Street. And always online at ballwig.biz.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamp, this world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Let's give you the starting lineups for this JV game. First, for the Kimberly Papermakers, the guards are Lydia Stumpf, a 5'5" sophomore, along with Megan McGinnis, 5'6" and a sophomore, and Kira Funk, a 5'6" sophomore. At a guard/forward is Hannah Halabin, a 5'7" sophomore. Rounding out the starting five for the Papermakers at forward is Jenna Shea, a sophomore at 6 feet tall. So again, Lydia Stumpf, Megan McGinnis, Kira Funk, Hannah Halabin, and Jenna Shea getting the start for the Papermakers JV team. Now the starters for Beaver Dam, and getting the start for the Golden Beavers, the guards are Cora Wendt, a senior, along with Peyton Wheatsky, a junior, Amy Storhoff, she's a sophomore, and Layla Ashley, a junior. In the post is Brooklyn Holt, she is a freshman. So again, starting for BD, Cora Wendt, Peyton Wheatsky, Amy Storhoff, Layla Ashley, and Brooklyn Holt. And Beaver Dam today in their traveling gray jerseys and shorts with green numbers and green and yellow trim. Meanwhile, the Papermakers from Kimberly in white jerseys and shorts with red numbers and red lettering. And of course, a different vantage point for you today. We are broadcasting from the balcony high atop this Kimberly gymnasium. And as you can see, we're on the end of the court. So in the first half of play today, Beaver Dam will come towards us at this near end of the floor, and Kimberly will go away from us down towards the far end. Of course, they'll switch it up after halftime. But we're glad you're with us for a doubleheader on this Saturday, and we know that winter weather is moving in later on today. And if you are out and about a little bit later on, please be careful. I'm hoping that Ninja, you and I will get back tonight without any issues. We're not going to be out of here till a little after 6, so we'll see what happens. Beaver Dam inbounding to start this game, and here we go. JV contest is underway as Wheatsky will bring it into the front court and flip it to Holt. She's up top in three-point land. Holt now between the rings. Pass to Storhoff, kicks it out to Wheatsky. Wheatsky now back to Holt, and a bounce pass to Storhoff. She's right baseline. She goes in for a shot. Off the rim, it's no good. And that's Holt grabbing the rebound and then gets tumbled to the court, but popped right back up, and we're going to go the other way. So a scoreless first couple of seconds here. Beaver Dam with a little pressure in the backcourt as McGinnis will inbound for Kimberly. Megan McGinnis still trying to get it in, and Ashley knocked it out. And did she deflect it off of the Papermaker? No, she did not. So Kimberly's going to keep possession, but just great defense. Good pressure by Beaver Dam. And McGinnis will have to try again. And she does flip it in this time, takes a return feed, and Megan McGinnis will bring it up the floor. Beaver Dam in man-to-man D. We're 30 seconds into this JV contest. Ball's knocked loose and a steal. Here come the Golden Beavers. And this is Storhoff coming in, and her layup is no good, and might have, was she fouled? Let's see. As she hit the deck, popped up, and we do have a whistle and a foul going to be called. So the foul is called on Jenna Shea. That's her first. And it is the team's first. And at the Richelieu Foods free throw line, Amy Storhoff misses the first of two. So we are still scoreless at the moment. We're not even a minute in. One more free throw here for Storhoff. It is up. It is good. 1-0. Beaver Dam leads in the top of the first inning on your Super Lube scoreboard. Here's a ball knocked loose, and a scramble for it. They're still fighting for it. Bodies on the deck. Jump ball is called, and the arrow says it is coming this way. It's going to go back to Beaver Dam. So we're not quite a minute in. Beaver Dam inbounding, leading 1-0. Storhoff had it knocked loose. It was heading out of bounds, but it was saved. And this is Halabin that's going to bring it back. It was just a great hustle by McGinnis to save it. And now a carrying violation on Halabin. So kind of a ragged start to this JV game. Beaver Dam, we're 55 seconds in, and the Golden Beavers will have possession. They'll throw it in. And here is Ashley in the backcourt. She is being hassled back there by Funk. Ashley near the top of the bubble, spinning, maintaining the dribble. She went to her knees and then lost it. Back the other way, McGinnis up the left wing side, and almost a carry there. McGinnis pass to, and we got a traveling violation called on Jenna Shea. Well, Shea was wide open. She had a seam to the basket. Problem was she took an extra step after the pass to her. And so that's a break for the Golden Beavers, who still lead it 1-0 on the Super Lube scoreboard, 14:48 remaining in the opening half of play of our JV game, part one of our Saturday afternoon doubleheader here at Kimberly High School. Glad you're with us on Daily Dodge. Holt forces one up. That one is out of bounds, and Holt trying to force it up over the defender. couldn't get it to go. And Halabin will inbound for the Papermakers. Passes in. McGinnis takes it along the sideline near her own bench. And now she'll trot it across the midcourt stripe. McGinnis, pass, taken by Stump. Lydia Stump sends it to the corner. Here's a drive by McGinnis, and Megan McGinnis goes in for a bucket. 2-1 in favor of Kimberly on the Super Loop scoreboard. We're not quite 2 minutes in to this first half. Ashley's out near the midcourt stripe. Now drives right side, and an offensive foul on Ashley as she knocked over Lydia Stump. Stump had position. And so Ashley picks up her first. First team foul, and so that will give it back to the Makers. Funk giving it now to McGinnis. Pass to the right corner. And there is a body hit the deck and a turnover on the part of Kimberly. And we've got a substitution here for Kimberly as Josie Hammond, 5'6" sophomore, checks on for the Makers. Full court pressure. Ashley had it knocked out of her hand. Actually, off of Ashley it went and out of bounds, and so Kimberly will have it. Yeah, very ragged start to this JV game this afternoon. 2-1 our score. Kimberly on top on your Super Lube scoreboard. And Ashley steals the inbounds pass. Now she's trapped down there, but gets it to Wheatsky, and now Wheatsky will bring it ahead. Into the front court. Wheatsky with a hesitation move. Right side, goes down low. One hands it up. It's off the rim. No. Holt trying to fight for the rebound. Oh, and she goes to the deck as she got tied up by Hammond. They call a jump ball. This time the arrow says it belongs to Kimberly. Well, Holt with a nice effort, but Hammond forced the tie-up. And here is Megan McGinnis on the baseline, right near us. And a bounce pass in is taken by Funk. Kira Funk working the right side. Pass was tipped. It's loose. Still loose, and that's a turnover. Here come the Golden Beavers. And now another loose ball and a scramble, another jump ball. This time Beaver Dam's going to get it off the alternate arrow. We have 13-18 remaining in this opening stanza. And not much has happened yet in the way of points anyways. It's 2-1 in favor of Kimberly on your Super Lube scoreboard. So the Golden Beavers will inbound right near the scorer's table. Ashley takes the feed. And here comes Layla, working it ahead through a double team. Underhanded shot, missed it short. And the rebound for Funk. Funk back the other way. Met near the midcourt stripe, and a little pass dug out by McGinnis. McGinnis, pump fake, sends it high on the left side now for Shea. Shea to the baseline. Here's a drive and a pull-up J way over the rim, too strong. And the defensive rebound for the Golden Beavers was pulled down by Olivia DeStefano. She had just checked in here a little while ago. She was in the right spot to grab that one out of midair. Bounce pass, Holt near the free throw line. Pass off the fingertips of Wheatsky as she was going baseline. I like the idea, trying to flip it down to the cutting Wheatsky, but it's out of bounds and back to Kimberly. And let's see. This is a substitution. Felicity DeBoer, 5'8" sophomore, now on for the Makers. 12:35 to go, first half of the JV game. Here is a ball knocked loose out of the hands of Shea. Scramble for it. Jump ball. I believe it's Kimberly off the alternate arrow, and it will be. So the Papermakers will throw it in on the left sideline. And in the backcourt, it is corralled by DeBoer. Ashley watching her closely. She sends it right side. Now a pass back towards the top of the arc. McGinnis has it there. Bounce pass to the left wing. And ball was loose as the Papermaker player was driving and she just lost it. Here comes DeStefano now at the top of the silo for Beaver Dam. She'll try a three, and it is no good. And the rebound for DeBoer. We have played 4 minutes, 2-1, and a whistle and a foul here is going to go, I believe, on Ashley. And that would be her second. Yeah, second team foul as well. The scoreboard that we're looking at, I can't see that there's no fouls on that scoreboard, so I'm going to have to listen to the PA announcer to kind of keep track of fouls here. We'll do the best we can. Here's a step back three. Good from the left corner. And that was Kira Funk from downtown. It is 5-1 Kimberly on the Super Lube scoreboard with 11:39 to go in the half. And Kenzie Gritzmacher now out there for Beaver Dam. Freshman had just checked in, and a turnover. Or timeout, beg your pardon. Timeout called by Beaver Dam, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. A 30-second timeout, and we will keep it right here. Hey, if you'd like to send me an email during the broadcast today, feel free to do so. We love to make our broadcasts interactive, and you can send that to sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. Send us your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for, and look at that. Before I even said that, I had an email waiting in the hopper. It says, "Good afternoon. So glad you're streaming this today. Want to shout out to the Beaver Dam girls. Good game. Have fun." And they're cheering for number 33. That's Brooklyn they're cheering for. That's Brooklyn's favorite Minnesota grandparents. Char and Greg checking in. Thank you so much for the email. And again, sports@dailydodge.com. Chime in today, and we'll mention your name, give you a little airtime today. All right, 5-1, Beaver Dam down 4, but with the rock, 11:24 to go in the opening half of play of our JV game. This is Holt. We're talking about her a minute ago. Kicks it out to Wietzke for three. Left side, three is good for Wietzke. A badly needed three for Beaver Dam that pulls them to within one, 5-4 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Now a turnover on the part of Kimberly. Got an offensive foul. Megan McGinnis picked up her first and the team's second. And so Beaver Dam gets it back, and the Golden Beavers a chance to take the lead on this possession. They trail by just one. We're 5 minutes into the game. Double dribble on Wietzke. Ouch. Another turnover. So let's see here. A couple of subs coming in for the Papermakers. And now we're back to live action as DeBoer will trot ahead. She's up on the high right side. Bounce pass, and that one's taken by McGinnis. Kicks it out beyond the arc. With it there is Stump. Back the other way. Here's a drive, and a shot is up and in. Hannah Halabin makes it 7-4 in favor of Kimberly. There's a post feed. Hope kicks it right back out. She was double teamed. Now DeStefano up above the top of the key, driving left side. Off balance shot is up. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound knocked loose out towards the timeline, picked up by Stump. And she gives it to Hammond. Oh, and a turnover. Here come the Golden Beavers. Ball was knocked loose momentarily, but Storhoff saves it. Pass to the right corner. Three's on the way, Wietzke. That one's short off the rim. And the rebound this time for McGinnis. Approaching the 10-minute mark and counting of the first half, and on the Super Lube scoreboard, a 3-point Kimberly leads. Three way over the rim, too strong from the right corner. Jump ball is called as they were fighting for the rebound. I can't see the arrow, but I believe it's Beaver Dam ball. Getting some subs in for both teams as well. Beaver Dam will have it. DeStefano on that far baseline to toss it in. And finds Ashley. Layla Ashley. Ashley backing up near the center circle. Now spinning to the free throw line. Cooks up the dribble, kicks it out. On the way, Gritzmacher driving to the baseline. She put a shot up, no good. Got her own rebound, knocked out of her hand, and out of bounds off of Kimberly. And so it will be Beaver Dam basketball. Layla Ashley right down below us to throw it in. 9:36 remaining until halftime. On your Super Lube scoreboard, Ashley lob pass in, taken by Wietzke out on the left elbow. Sends it back to Ashley. Ashley on the dribble. Works it between the circles, trying to set something up. Pass high on the left now. Wietzke to a cutting Holt, puts it up with a left hand, missed it, got her own rebound, and as she, oh my goodness, as she hit the deck hard, trying to go back up with it. Boy, talk about a physical game early. Holt's been on the deck a couple of times here. And Brooklyn Holt with an all-expenses-paid trip to the Richelieu Foods free throw line. Look at how that magically pops up when I say that. Is it magic? Maybe, maybe not. And the first free throw in and out, no good for Holt. She'll get another one. It's still a one-possession game. And she can cut the deficit down to 2 with this one here. Next one. No good. Offensive board. Wait a minute. We got a foul, too, as DeStefano grabbed it. And actually, it's going to be called on Beaver Dam. So DeStefano actually called for a foul. Third team foul, first personal. And as we approach the 9-minute mark of the first half, Kimberly with possession and a 3-point lead, 7-4 on the Super Lube scoreboard. It was a baseline move, and that's turnover. Yeah, it was Shea trying to tiptoe the baseline, and unfortunately she ran out of real estate. Timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. A 30-second timeout by Beaver Dam. We'll keep it right here. And let's see, get another email that just popped in. Dale and Joe Skogman, grandparents for Cora and Emma Wendt, are listening. And they say, glad that you can now go to away games. Well, I tell you what, we are glad too. Now, I should, probably clarify that we still can't go to every road game. And for, some schools are still not letting us in due to the protocols for the pandemic. Also, and just for our safety, we haven't been going to some of the road games, just to kind of limit our exposure. But yes, I think you will see maybe some more road games popping up on the schedule as we move along. But thank you very much for the email. Do appreciate it. All right, Beaver Dam down 3 up. Time up. Ball's knocked loose. Jump ball. Got a lot of jump balls. This time the alternate arrow says it belongs to Kimberly. Yeah, Beaver Dam really, the funny thing is that Beaver Dam after today, they're going to pretty much be home the next couple of weeks. They have a couple of home games to finish out the regular season, and they're going to get home games in the first couple rounds of the playoffs. So I would think, we probably won't be on the road again for a while. Maybe not until playoff time. But this is one that we couldn't pass up with 2 of the top teams in the state. Here's a 3. It is good. Hannah Halabin hits a 3 ball. She's got 5 points, and it's 10-4 in favor of the Papermakers with 8:18 to go in the first half. Post feed, Holt going up with it. She's fouled. Brooklyn Holt will go to the charity stripe. The Richelieu Foods free throw line, and here's Holt. She's going to shoot a pair. And Stump picked up the foul. And the first free throw is no good. Unfriendly rim. Megan McGinnis checks back in for Kimberly. Wheatsky back on for the Golden Beavers. And the second one, that's no good. Fighting for the rebound jump ball. I believe Beaver Dam has the arrow this time. They do. Again, we can't see the fouls on the scoreboard. We can't see the arrow at the scorer's table, so we'll make do. Hey, if you hum a few bars, I can fake it. Here's a block. Ball's loose, but grabbed by Storhoff. She'll try a 3. It's off the rim, no good. Another offensive board. Kept alive by Beaver Dam. Tori Gundert got that one. She just checked in a minute ago. And now another whistle and a turnover. We are going the other way. Let's see here. Checking in now for Beaver Dam is Emma Wendt, senior, sister to Cora. And it's Kimberly ball. They lead it 10-4 on the Super Lube scoreboard. We're down to 7:48 and counting left in the first half. Here is a drive, Halabin. Got another one. She's up to 7 points. 12-4. The lead is up to 8 for the Papermakers on the Super Lube scoreboard. Beaver Dam's got some ground to make up here early, but a long way to go in this one. Here is Emma Wendt. Pass into the post, right side. Here's a shot up. No good, but I'll tell you what, Amy Storhoff taking that post lob and doing the dirty work down low. She got rewarded for being aggressive, and Storhoff will head to the Richelieu Foods free throw line. And the first one is no good. And actually, as I look over here, I can see the scoreboard on the near side if I walk to about 5 feet to my right and turn my head. That foul, by the way, was on Halabin, her second. Second free throw, no good. And the rebound for the Makers. There's a shot from the arc. Three-pointer, it's no good. Rebound for the Golden Beavers. And a pass tip, now thrown ahead. Ashley going in, layup, and it is good. Layla Ashley in transition scores, 12-6. Badly needed bucket for the Golden Beavers, only their second field goal. 7:02 to go first half on the Super Loop scoreboard. We had a tie-up and a timeout was called, actually. The ball was grabbed on by the Papermakers, and a timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Again, send me an email today. We'll be happy to give you a shout-out. sports@dailydodge.com. That's sports@dailydodge.com. Always have fun making the broadcast interactive. And the Beaver Dam Unified School District would like to thank parents and families for their continued support. BDUSD staff are working hard to make the best of each and every opportunity they have to serve your children. The BD fam, better together. And on behalf of the BD fam, a special shout out to all medical professionals, first responders, and school nurses listening in on this broadcast. Without you, BD fam wouldn't be able to offer the wonderful opportunities they are during these challenging times. Off the timeout, Makers have it, and a 6-point lead to boot. A bump and a foul here. I think this is going to go on Ashley, I believe. We'll check it out. Yep. And for Layla Ashley, that is her third. So she's going to have to go to the bench, and I doubt we'll see her again the rest of the first half with those 3 fouls. Storhoff tipped out the inbounds pass. And the Makers will have to try it again with 6:54 left in the opening stanza. 12-6, Kimberly leads on the Super Loop scoreboard. There's a baseline move, underhanded shot. Oh my goodness! Jenna Shea. I don't want to call that a prayer that she put up because it wasn't, but it was still just an underhanded. Well, here let's see if it goes, and it did. 14-6 in favor of Kimberly on the Super Loop scoreboard after Shea's underhanded shot. Here is DeStefano. Oh, what a shot by DeStefano! She gets it to go in traffic, 14-8. So Beaver Dam within 6 on the Super Loop scoreboard. Here's a 3 on the way. It is no good off the rim. Box out and rebound, and that is Wheatsky. And Wheatsky's going to bring it up the floor. She's met by Shea near the timeline. Sends it to the left wing. Over on the left wing, DeStefano gets rid of it. To Storhoff, back the other way she goes to Wheatsky. Into the corner, thought about a 3, didn't take it. Feeds DeStefano, driving, and floats one up, underhanded style. It's no good. Rebound for DeBoer. Throwing it ahead in transition, McGinnis, and she's fouled. And that is going to be Storhoff, I believe. Yep, that's her first. And that is also team foul number 5. So McGinnis is going to go to the Richelieu Foods free throw line to shoot a pair with 5:46 remaining in the first half. First free throw, in and out, and back in again. It was halfway down, it popped out, and then it dropped in. As we have subs coming in before the second attempt. Next one's on the way, count that. 16-8. So right now, Kimberly doubling up Beaver Dam in our JV contest. 5:46 remaining first half on the Super Lube scoreboard. Wheatsky has it in the backcourt. She's going to work it up the left wing side. Double team to the time. No, she got through it. Now she's trapped along the sideline. And a timeout was called by Coach Allie Wilkie and Beaver Dam. A 30-second timeout. Again, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Well, if you missed it yesterday, big news that the WIAA announced yesterday that the Lacrosse Center is going to be one of the 2 host venues for the 2021 girls and boys state basketball tournaments. And what's going to happen is 3 of the 5 divisions, which have yet to be determined, will be held at that facility for both genders, with 2 semifinals and a championship game for each division scheduled on one of the 3 days of the tournament. So the Lacrosse Center will be the site for some of the state tournament action. We don't know what the other sites are going to be just yet, but I've actually broadcast a game in the Lacrosse Center as Beaver Dam has it off the timeout, trailing by 8. 3 on the way. It is good! Wheatsky hits the line drive 3 from the corner. Her second triple. 16-11. Beaver Dam's within 5. 5:18 to go in the half. Yeah, years ago, I was at the Lacrosse Center. Here's a 3 on the way at the other, off the rim. No. Box out and rebound for the Golden Beavers by DeStefano. Back in, I want to say it was 1999, I was the play-by-play announcer for the Madison Mad Dogs indoor football team. And they played a game at the Lacrosse Center against the Lacrosse River Rats. And I broadcast the football game at the arena back in 99. It's been 22 years since I've done a game in that arena. I'd love to go back and do a basketball game, or 2, or 3. Yeah, that's ancient history. But it's true. I'm not making that up, folks. I actually broadcast a football game down there. I was the Mad Dogs play-by-play voice for 2 years, and then the team in the league folded after 2 years. Apparently I wasn't very good business for them, as we've got a whistle. Now, that league was called the IFL, the Indoor Football League. It was basically teams in medium-sized cities across the Midwest. You know, La Crosse, Green Bay, Madison, Mankato, Minnesota, Duluth, Fargo, places like that. And it was fun to watch those games. And I got to announce several of the Madison Mad Dog games over a period of a couple of years. Traveling violation on the Beavers. But actually, after the second year that I was the announcer, all the teams in the league except for one went out of business. They folded, and the only team that survived was the Peoria, Illinois Pirates. They joined the AFL, and I don't even know if they're around anymore. Okay, I digress. 4:13 left to go in the first half of our game. Here's a 3 on the way. It is off the mark, and it's an air ball. Heading out of bounds. It swatted back in, but right to Beaver Dam was grabbed onto by Cora Wendt. So here's Storhoff now. The top of the key. 3's on the way for Storhoff. It's high off the rim, no good. And the rebound this time for Maddie Deering. She had just checked in a little while ago. 5'5" sophomore. And now a pass, and that one is going to go out of bounds. It was intended for a cutting Hannah Halabin, who's had a pretty nice first half. 3:44 left to play in this opening stanza. And on your Super Loop scoreboard, it's Kimberly 16, Beaver Dam 11. I still have my Madison Mad Dogs. I have some programs. I have some shirts and hats. You don't see too many of those anymore. We got a whistle. And I think I have some tapes, cassette tapes, of games that we did on the radio. And I should pull those out and listen to those. And maybe, yeah, that's how long ago. It was cassette tapes. And I should pull those out and probably transfer them to like a CD or something like that. Or better yet, just digitize them is what I should do. I mean, nobody uses CDs anymore, do they? I mean, that's old technology too, isn't it? All right, at the Richelieu Foods free throw line, Gritzmacher misses the front end of the bonus and the rebound for Halabin. All right, I'm done with the football now. Halabin missed the shot short on the right doorstep. Beavers have it. 3:20 to go first half. Golden Beavers within 5. Then a defensive struggle in this one. Shot is off the rim, no good, and that defensive rebound pulled down by McGinnis, and she gives it to Halabin. Halabin one-hands it to the left baseline. Now back into the post, Halabin. Ball, she almost lost it, swatted it back out, and they go cross-court. 3's on the way from the right elbow. It's high off the rim, no good. And that is Wendt with a rebound. One hands it ahead, kind of threw it up for grabs, actually. Wheatsky gets tied up by Halabin. And the alternate possession says it belongs to the Makers with 2:50 left to go in this first half of play. 22 years ago, I was doing Mad Dog games. I've been announcing games here at the high school level for 24 years. One of these days they'll kick me out of town, but until they do, I'm going to have some fun. It's been fun for 24 years. That's why I still do it. Here's Halabin. She's having fun, having a good game. Cross-court pass, ball fake. Here's a drive, and a shot is up off the rim, no good. Offensive board. Shea trying to rip it away from Gritzmacher. Did they call a jump ball? They did. This time it's going back to Beaver Dam. Oh, we've had a lot of loose balls, a lot of jump balls, turnovers of the like here in this first half. Again, more of a pitcher's duel here, but these teams are both pretty good. And there's a ball knocked loose. It's just right on cue. And actually, did they get it? They called a jump ball. So Kimberly coach was trying to call a timeout, and but nobody for his team had possession. And so the jump ball is called, and it's going back to, now the Makers have it. Anyways, 2:27 left first half of this one. And we got a foul, I think Storhoff from behind. Yes, it is.
Second personal, 16 foul.
That's the 6th team foul on the Golden Beavers, second personal on Storhoff. And it looks like Olivia DeStefano is checking back in. Storhoff, yep. With 2:22 left in the half, she picked up her second. She'll come off, and DeStefano checks in. There's a pass to the baseline. There's a drive. Bounce pass knocked loose and stolen. Here come the Golden Beavers. This is Wietzke. Left side. It was partially blocked by Shea, and the ricochet went to Deering. Deering throws it ahead. Shot is up, no good for DeBoer. Now they fight for the rebound. And we've got a foul on Gritzmacher. It's also the 7th team foul of the half. So at the Richelieu Foods free throw line, it's a bonus situation for Kimberly. And the front end of the bonus is good. This is that Josie Hammond? I think it's 12. The ponytail's blocking her, or maybe it's 21. Let's see. Could be DeBoer. Second one, no good. Yeah, it's 12, so it was Hammond. The dreaded ponytail. It's a broadcaster's worst nightmare. 17-11. Yeah, I'm being funny about that. It happens. You deal with it. Here's a shot from the baseline, no good for Beaver Dam's Sadie DeVries that just checked in, and they get an offensive rebound. Wietzke now has it up on the high right side and going back to DeVries. Little post feed. There's Holt. Holt, hook shot is up and banks it home. Brooklyn Holt scores 17-13. So despite all the struggles here in the first half, Beaver Dam's within 4 on the Super Lube scoreboard with $1:16 and counting left until they blow the horn. And now a traveling violation on the Makers. Yeah, it can be an adventure. You know, I mean, broadcasting girls basketball, the ponytails can be a tough thing for broadcasters to have to deal with. The other thing that we have to deal with as broadcasters is dark numbers on dark-colored jerseys with very little outline around them. Sometimes it's very hard to read the numbers from a distance, and that's how we tell more often than not who has the ball, is we read the numbers on the jerseys. And here's DeStefano. Oh, and she puts that one in with one-handed. Olivia DeStefano pulls the Golden Beavers to within a deuce. 37 seconds and counting left in the opening stanza. Kimberly 17, Beaver Dam 15 on the Super Lube scoreboard. So the Makers, Shea kicked it to the corner. Rainbow three. It's high off the rim, no good. Ball is loose. Shea trying to grab it. No, it's dead grabbed by the Golden Beavers. That was DeStefano that got the defensive board. Now Gritzmacher crosses the timeline, feeds Wietzke, post feed, wide open. Holt Layup is no good. It was in and out. She got her own rebound, kicks it out. 7 seconds. Three's on the way. No good. And Storhoff with the offensive rebound. 1 second, and she can't get the shot off before the horn. What a wild finish to this first half of play in the JV game. Entertaining stuff. And at the break, here on the Super Loop scoreboard, it is Kimberly 17 and Beaver Dam 15. Let's take a 4-minute break. We're back in 4 minutes on DailyDodge.com.
The Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo for $12.99, 10-ounce prime rib for $16.99, and all-you-can-eat deep-fried fan-tailed shrimp for only $14.99. Happy hour drinks at the bar from 5 to 7. Friday is the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30. Plus, don't forget happy hour from 5 to 7. Sunday brunch is back every Sunday from 10 to 1, featuring prime rib. Check for updates and specials on Facebook.
With new bulk storage facilities in Watertown, Burnett, and Friesland, Coal Oil and Propane is now bringing the heat to your homes during the cold winter times with propane and fuel oil. Serving customers in Beaver Dam and all surrounding areas, Coal Oil and Propane is a family-owned company celebrating 100 years of reliable, professional delivery, competitive pricing, and excellent customer service. Check them out at coaloilandpropane.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamb, this world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Are you looking for a career where you are appreciated and treated well for what you do? Pine Hills Trucking is currently hiring and they want you to become a part of their family. Bob, the owner of Pine Hills Trucking, knows the entire team has contributed to the success of the business, and he's grateful for everyone he has worked with along the way. Now he wants to hear from you. Call 920-887-8337 to learn more. Your friends at Pine Hills Trucking wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
Power Sports Company is Wisconsin's premier source for Honda, Ubco, Kubota, Skag, Stihl, and now Polaris. If you're looking for fun on an ATV, UTV, or scooter, or are in need of power equipment like snowblowers and tractors, Power Sports Company is your go-to place. Power Sports makes sure you get the customer service you need and deserve as your trusted partner for sales, service, parts, accessories, and apparel. Follow Power Sports Company on Facebook, online at powersportscompany.com, and in person on Kellam Road in Beaver Dam. Power Sports Company. QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville is a full-service local law firm. QBS's attorneys and skilled support staff are ready to serve all your legal needs with a personal touch. QBS handles personal injury claims, workers' compensation, Social Security, disability, bankruptcy, litigation cases, business matters, corporate and business issues, criminal, traffic and drunk driving cases, real estate transactions, probate, estate planning, and more. Call QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville or visit them online at qbslaw.com.
And once again, our presenting video sponsors for today's games here on DailyDodge.com include Columbus Family Dental, QBS Law, specializing in personal injury, transactional law, and will and probate, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Today's games are also presented by Pine Hills Trucking, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Coal, Oil, and Propane, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Super Lube, Richelieu Foods, Air Care, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance Agent, Power Sports Company, Ballweg Implement, Richards Insurance, Surefire, and Bayside Supper Club. Along with my videographer and engineer, Justin Wilski, Mike Tronson, back inside the gymnasium here at Kimberly High School. We are at halftime of this JV girls basketball game, and at the break, it is a tight one. We've got Kimberly on top of Beaver Dam 17-15 on your Super Lube scoreboard. Let's run down the first half individual scoring for the Papermakers. They were led by Hannah Halabin. She had 7 points, including 1 from three-point land. Megan McGinnis with 4 in the first half. Kira Funk, she knocked down a three-point shot. She finished the half with 3. Jenna Shea with 2, and Josie Hammond had 1. Chipped in a free throw. Meanwhile, on the Beaver Dam side, it was Peyton Wietzke leading the way with a pair of threes. So she has 6 points at the break for the Golden Beavers. 4 points for Olivia DeStefano off the bench. Layla Ashley and Brooklyn Holt 2 points each, and Amy Storhoff chipped in a free throw. She finished the half with 1. So again, a pitcher's duel here in this JV game thus far. And at the break, tight one. 2-point game, 17-15 in favor of the Papermakers. And of course, part 2 of our doubleheader comes up a little bit later on this afternoon at approximately 4:30. It will be the varsity game between these two schools, and that is going to be an epic showdown between 2 of the top teams anywhere in the land, as you've got Kimberly at a record of 20-1. They're ranked number 1 in the state in Division I by the Associated Press. Beaver Dam not too shabby themselves, 18-1 on the season. Golden Beavers are ranked number 4 in Division I by the Associated Press. So those two teams coming into today's game are a combined 38-2 on the year. Both top 5 teams in the state of Wisconsin. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Now, Beaver Dam, of course, the varsity has been banged up a little bit as of late, but you know what? Those girls have been in enough big games. They've played enough quality opponents. I'm not overly concerned about. Yeah, I mean, it's a concern, but I'm not losing sleep over it. Let's put it that way. I think it's going to be a fun matchup and a heck of a primer for the upcoming postseason. Well, Beaver Dam High School, Pace Setter Advanced Placement Performance, thriving school-to-work apprenticeship programs, a rich tradition in music and the arts. Beaver Dam High School, a multi-year top-ranked high school by U.S. News and World Reports. The hardware your Golden Beavers earn on the court starts with the hard work in the classroom. The Beaver Dam Unified School District, guiding students, empowering futures. Let's take a 2-minute break. Back in 2 minutes on dailydodge.com.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Richelieu Foods in Beaver Dam is a leading private label food manufacturer, stocking your freezer with delicious pizzas all year long. Richelieu Foods is now hiring for full-time, part-time, and temporary manufacturing positions, and they offer a safe and clean working environment. Become part of the family at Richelieu Foods. Call them today at 920-887-1794. Your friends at Richelieu Foods would like to wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
Brought to you by Richelieu Foods, a great place to grow your career.
Now, once again, if you'd like to chime in to the broadcast today, feel free to send me an email. You can email the booth at sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for, how much snow you think we're going to get overnight tonight. You name it. We're happy to give you a shout out on the broadcast. And so send them on in. We'll get you some mentions here as we move along. And, of course, they'll switch it up now. We're in the second half. So Kimberly will now come towards us at the near end of the floor, and Beaver Dam will go away from us down towards the far end. 16 more minutes to play in this JV game. We haven't decided much yet. 2-point game, 17-15. Beaver Dam gets it to start the half off the alternate possession. And here is DeStefano. DeStefano underhands it to Layla Ashley. Right side she goes. One hands it up. Over the rim, it's too strong. Offensive board, that's over the rim. Too strong on the putback. And a defensive rebound for McGinnis, tosses it ahead. And losing the ball was Funk, and Storhoff has it. Storhoff out to Ashley. Left side, cross-court feed. Wide open. Wietzke for three. It is off the rim, no good. And a box out and a rebound for Halabin. Throws it to the left corner. Now a post feed. There is a pass into the lane, and a shot is up. No good, but a foul, and I think they're going to get hold here, which is going to put Jenna Shea at the Richelieu Foods free throw line. Oh, DeStefano, beg your pardon. First team foul of the half for DeStefano. That would be her second, if I'm seeing that right. First free throw is good for Shea. And I was correct, that was her second. Still a one-possession game. She gets another free throw, though. That one is off the mark, and the rebound for Holt. 18-15. Kimberly leads by 3 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Opening minute of play, second half. 3 on the way, Storhoff. No good, too strong. Ashley the rebound, though. Another reload, and she'll kick it out. Here's DeStefano. High on the right side. Spinning inside the bubble. Post feed. There's Holt. Holt. Bounce pass back out. DeStefano, fake to 3. Driving towards the corner. Knocked out of her hand. Oh, they say Sheila was the last to touch. They say it was knocked off of DeStefano and out of bounds. And so that turnover will give it back to the Papermakers. We played about 1 minute and 10 seconds of this second half. And there's a ball bouncing around like a pinball, but Funk saves it. She's on the high left side, sends it to the corner. Post feed now. Halabin turns around, missed the shot, and DeStefano has the rebound. Good defense on Halabin, who's had a pretty good game. Made it tough for her in the post. She couldn't get it to go. Ashley sends it out left side for Storhoff. She's going to go baseline. Kicks it back, and a shot is up in a collision. And players slow together. It was at Holt that went down, and yeah, it was. And so did Stump. Kimberly's going to get the ball, but both players they got tangled up, and they a little slow to get up, but it looks like they're okay. All right, so we move on. And the Makers have it with a 3-point lead on the Super Lube scoreboard. Here is Halabin. Out left side, here's a baseline move. And foul. McGinnis was driving. Megan McGinnis will head to the Richelieu Foods free throw line. And Wietzke's picking up the foul. First free throw is no good for McGinnis, who had 4 points in the first half. Still a one-possession game. One more free throw for McGinnis. That one's good. Make it 19-15. Kimberly on top on your Super Loop scoreboard. Loose ball, stolen. One-on-one the other way. Storhoff trying to play defense shot is over the rim, too strong. Rebound for Ashley off the miss by Funk. Ashley racing ahead, turning on the afterburners, floats it up. It's off the rim, no. Offensive rebound, put back is good for Holt. Or was it, let's see here. That was Holt. They said Wheatsky, I thought it was Holt. We'll double check it. Their numbers are similar, 23 and 33. It's 19-17 as Gritzmacher will check in. And we're so far away at the other end of the floor, it's tough to distinguish sometimes, but I could have swore that was Holt and not Wheatsky. But I could be wrong. We'll double check it. At the end of the game, we'll check the book. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, another putback is no good, but a foul is going to put Jenna Shea at the Richelieu Foods free throw line. Holt will pick up the foul here. And the first free throw is no good. 13-16 to go, second half of our JV contest here at Kimberly High School. What I did on my score sheet, I gave that bucket to Wheatsky, although I put a little question mark by it. Like I said, maybe my eyesight was not good. Let's go to the replay, Justin. As the free throw's no good. Do we have replay? No, we don't have that, do we? Not yet. Not yet. Maybe someday. We can dream, right? Maybe in the next budget cycle we can ask for that. A little instant replay. Like I said, it's tough when you're 150 feet away. Three's up, no good. Rebound for the Makers off the miss. That was Wheatsky that attempted that shot. Here is Halabin. Turnaround jumper on the baseline, and it goes. Anna Halabin. 9 points for her, and it's 21-17. Makers on top of the Beavers with 12:34 to go in the game on the Super Loop scoreboard. Ashley, pump fake to the corner. 3. Gritzmacher eyes it up. Got it! Claps her hands. Gritzmacher from downtown Kimberly, and it's 21-20. There's Ashley with a steal. Back the other way, going in all alone. Layup is good for Ashley. And just like that, Beaver Dam has the lead on the Super Loop scoreboard. It's 22-21 in favor of the Golden Beavers. Intensity picking up here in the second half. Shea to Funk up top. There's a ball knocked loose and another steal. Ashley turning on the Jets. All alone, right side, count it. She's up to 6. The lead is up to 3. And just like that, Beaver Dam is zoomed in front. And there's a turnover on the part of the Makers as Funk wanted to go to Josie Hammond on the near sideline. Hammond went the other way. She broke in as the pass went behind her. Little miscommunication, and just like that, Beaver Dam will get it off the turnover, leading by 3 all of a sudden. And defense, good Beaver Dam defense has led to offense at the other end, which it usually does. Buckets in transition, off steals, off of turnovers. And that ball was knocked right to Allie Wilkie on the bench and made a nice catch on that. Beaver Dam keeps it. Inbounds pass is into the post. Holt up with it, missed the shot off the rim. And the rebound for the Papermakers. And here is Shea with a return feed. And now they go to Shea, and now back into the post. Here's a baseline move, and actually Hammond lost it out of bounds. 11-17 left to play in this second half on the Super Loop scoreboard. 24-21, Beaver Dam leads. Cora Wendt had just checked in for the Golden Beavers. Here's Ashley racing up the right side through a double team. Sends it over to the left side. Gritzmacher for 3. Off the rim, it's no good. Ashley, the offensive board. Boy, Beaver Dam's really picked up the intensity here. Now a reload as Ashley drives left. Hands it to Gritzmacher. Pass to the right corner. Who thought about a 3 down there. Didn't take it, though. Now Gritzmacher floats one up. Got it! Gritzmacher now up to 5 points. The lead is up to 5 for the Golden Beavers. 26-21 BD with 10:39 to go in the ball game. Shea, right corner, double team, kicks it back out, stolen. Ashley again, back the other way, layup, she got it. Layla Ashley. And a timeout, Kimberly, brought to you by Reed Chrysler, Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. It's a full timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute on dailydodge.com.
Super Lube Oil Change Shop and Super Splash Car Wash Center is located at 1512 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, and they have over 27 years of experience. Super Lube is open 7 days a week with no appointment required. You're in and out in about 30 minutes. Stay in your vehicle for contact-free service and receive a free car wash with an oil change. Find them on Facebook for coupons and discounts. Super Lube is locally owned and operated by a veteran, and veterans always receive a 10% discount.
When was the last time someone went the extra mile for you? Hi, I'm Chad Guzzi, owner of Air Care Heating and Air Conditioning in Beaver Dam. We are committed to keeping you happy and comfortable. Whether you need a new furnace installed or your air conditioner repaired, we pay attention to detail and stand behind the work we do. Offering emergency service around the clock 7 days a week, we have been proudly serving the area since 1981. Let Air Care go the extra mile for you. 920-356-8860. See us today at aircareinc.com.
Well, with 10:27 to go in the ball game on the Super Lube scoreboard, Beaver Dam leads Kimberly 28-21. The Golden Beavers have outscored Kimberly now 13-4 in this second half, and they're forcing turnovers, which is leading to uncontested layups at the other end. Shot is off the rim, no good. McGinnis got her own rebound and kicks it out on a bounce pass. Now another drive, and losing the ball out of bounds was Felicity DeBoer. Beaver Dam will get it back once more. But yeah, Beaver Dam, they've turned up the defensive pressure. They've forced some turnovers. And Layla Ashley's been on fire here as of late, as she's gone in 3 times for uncontested layups at the other end off those turnovers. And there's Layla Ashley again drawing contact. And she's, I mean, when she turns on the jets, I mean, she can motor. She's got some speed. See the little flames coming out of the back as she, the little vapor trail she's going down the court. Nice pass in. Storhoff wide open on the right doorstep. Amy Storhoff, nobody able to stop her from 0 feet away. 30-21. What a turn of events here in this second half. Beaver Dam now in front by 9 after trailing by 2 at the break. Here's a drive. Oh, gonna have a foul on the Golden Beavers. Funk was taking it right down Wisconsin Avenue. And she's going to go to the Richelieu Foods free throw line. Peyton Wietzke picks up the foul. And Funk gets the first free throw. Funk now with 4 points in the game. Second free throw good. All right, here's a 3 at the other end. No good. Offensive board, put back, count it. And that's Wendt. Was it, or was it Wietzke? Well, they said Wietzke. I want to say that was, again, I thought that was Wendt. I thought that was Cora Wendt. We'll double check it all at the end, folks. Here's a 3 from the corner. It's no good. Rebound for Storhoff. I mean, my eyesight isn't that good, but even from this distance, I swore that was Wendt that put that one up and in, and not Wietzke. Like I said, it's a tough job. The PA announcer, he's not familiar with the Beaver Dam players. We'll cut him some slack. And there's a tip ball and a steal. It's 32-23 in favor of Beaver Dam on the Super Lube scoreboard. McGinnis missed a layup, but Funk the rebound. Now she's tied up and lost the ball. And wait a minute, they blew the whistle. Funk was on the deck. Ashley was on the deck. And actually, it's going to be Kimberly basketball. 8:44 remaining. And Halabin couldn't handle Lima. Says Ashley on her rear end, got it to Storup. Her pass off the fingertips of Gritzmacher and stolen. They go back to Halabin. He was double teamed in the post. Now to the right corner, three's on the way. Good, right corner three for Lydia Stump. Her first bucket is a trifecta. And just like that, 32-26 as the Makers are back within 6 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Here's DeStefano. DeStefano, post feed up, intended for Ashley, but is stolen. Intercepted. Here comes Kimberly. 8:06 to go in the game. That's one-handed to the corner. McGinnis way over the rim, too strong on that three ball. Ball was going out of bounds, but was saved by Ashley to DeStefano, and then a ball loose and it's stolen again. This time Kimberly has it. Now we've got a whistle and a timeout called by Kimberly. Wow, it's crazy. So Kimberly calls a timeout, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Again, send me an email. Be happy to give you a shout out on the broadcast today. sports@dailydodge.com. That's sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, and we'll make the broadcast interactive today. Had a few come in already during the broadcast this afternoon. And for your viewing pleasure and engagement, the Beaver Dam Unified School District's monthly Board of Education meetings are streamed live on the district's YouTube page. Visit bdusd.org for Board of Education information and details on upcoming meetings. All right, so we've got 7:52 remaining in the second half of our JV game on the Super Lube scoreboard. Inbounds pass, and it's taken by Funk up near the midcourt stripe. Sends it high on the left. They go to the sideline. Halabin. Pass is off the mark and stolen by Wheatsky, and it was intended for Funk. Wheatsky. Over to DeStefano. Now Ashley tries a three. That's short. And a rebound for the Makers was grabbed by Halabin. Spin move, and losing the ball in the process was Stump, and it's picked up by the Golden Beavers. Now Ashley brings it ahead. Here's Ashley, high on the right. She goes near the top of the key, still on the dribble. Working it left side, just hands it off. And that's Gritzmacher. Lob pass right side. Wheatsky out there. Goes back up top. Timeout Beaver Dam. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Full timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. Back after this on dailydodge.com.
Surefire. Be sure with Surefire.
Hey, Einstein, this is your house speaking. I don't know if you've picked up on this, but look around. Do you see any red flags that may suggest the furnace isn't working properly or heating efficiently? Take a look at the aquarium. 2 more inches and you can safely ice fish. Your living room thermostat is actually displaying a wind chill factor. And what's that over there in the kitchen? Is it a dustpan? No, it's a snow shovel. Look, genius, it's time to call Surefire and get a premium Lennox home comfort system. Then maybe, just maybe, you can't make a snowman indoors.
Happy New Year from your friends at Surefire. Act now and you could have a top-of-the-line Lennox home comfort system installed for as little as $116 per month. Call Surefire today. Online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
.6:59 remaining in the ball game. Part 1 of our doubleheader. This is a JV contest. Beaver Dam inbounding off the timeout. Holt couldn't get a shot off. Back to Ashley. Lost the dribble. Got it back. Wheatsky now. Left side for DeStefano. 3 is too strong. And grabbing the rebound, Gundert in that right corner. They go back into the post, and the pass intercepted. Now it's loose. Jump ball. And it's going back to the Papermakers. Mike Tronson with you at KHS. Ninja is here. Justin Wilski, my videographer and engineer. And we've got some fans in the stands today. Limited number of fans. It's been a nice day so far. I know the snow's moving in tonight, but I drove up early today and kind of made a day of it here. Had to run some errands over in Appleton this afternoon. Got those done as the turnover. I was also up in Wapaka this morning and doing a little hiking and taking some pictures. A beautiful covered bridge over the Crystal River and an old grist mill. There's a shot up, no good, but a foul. So went over to Wapaka, had breakfast along the way, and back to Appleton, and now here in Kimberly. Made the rounds today. Brooklyn Holtz at the free throw line at the Richelieu Foods free throw line. First of two. No good. She gets some encouragement from her teammates. One more coming up for Holt. It is good. Got that one. See, the encouragement worked. And it's now 33-26 in favor of the Golden Beavers. 6 minutes and change left to go in this one. Beaver Dam trailed by 2 at the break, but they have stormed out in front here in this second half. There's a 3, no good from the right corner. Gunner hits the deck, almost had that loose ball, but it was saved by Stump. Lydia Stump. The pass is Holt intercepts it. It was a post lob. She intercepts. He's double teamed, and Beaver Dam got a timeout because Holt was double teamed. She was in trouble after a wonderful steal. And a timeout, Beaver Dam, brought to you by the good folks at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Let's see here. Got another email that just came in. It says, hip, hip, hooray, BD. A shout out to the team. Great tempo. And again, thanks to all the folks that make it possible for us to watch. It says, go Holt. Safe trip home, everyone. From Minneapolis, hey, Shar and Greg checking in. Hey, thank you so much. They say BD looking mighty fine. Yeah, especially in this second half. They're looking mighty fine, no doubt about that one. sports@dailydodge.com. You can send me that email and we'll get you a mention today. If you're enjoying this one, well, you'll enjoy more Beaver Dam girls basketball on the dailydodge.com video stream this coming Tuesday night. The girls will be back home inside the field house and will entertain Monona Grove. We'll have the JV and the varsity games Tuesday night for you here on dailydodge.com. Coverage at around 5:40. JV game starts at 5:45. Varsity to follow around 7:15. Watch them both right here on the dailydodge.com video stream. Tuesday night, Beaver Dam girls and Monona Grove. Final week of the regular season next week for the girls. All right, 5:41 and counting left in this JV game. On the Super Loop scoreboard, 33-26, Beaver Dam with the lead and the rock. DiStefano flips it out. Grabbed there and sent across. Holt back to DiStefano. Now a return feed left side for Storhoff on the elbow. She goes baseline. Ran into a defender and caused her to travel. All right, so that'll give it back to the Papermakers. Peyton Wietzke checking back in for BD, and Storhoff will head to the bench. Felicity DeBoer on for the Papermakers. All right, this is Stump. Guarded by Holt. Post feed. Shea going baseline right side, ran into Ashley. Bounce pass out, Stump has it again. Sends it high on the left. This is McGinnis, knocked out of her hands by Wietzke, and Ashley back the other way, going in for the layup, and she missed it. Might have been fouled, but putback is no good, trailing the play. And another loose ball, this one grabbed by Shea. Everything but the finish there for the Golden Beavers off that turnover. Ashley was, where have we seen that before? She just couldn't finish this time. Defender was chasing her. Now we've got a whistle with 4:40 to go. If you think this is high octane, and it is, the second half especially, we got another one for you coming up that will be as good, if not better. Varsity, two of the top teams in the state. But I tell you what, JV players, they're playing hard today, both teams. And we've got a turnover on Kimberly. Couldn't get it in. 4:40 to go on the Super Lube scoreboard. It's still 33-26. BD with the advantage, and a bounce pass in finds Ashley. Layla Ashley, big second half. She's being chased up the floor by Funk. pair of 25s going at it. Bounce pass taken by Wheatsky. Wheatsky out right of the circle. Sends it back to Ashley. Puts the ball above her head. Now a dribble. And off the screen goes Ashley to the right sideline. Sends it back. They go left side. Here's DeStefano. Going to work it down low. Spins towards the block and now back out. Clock continuing to run. We have exactly 4 minutes remaining in the JV game. Gritzmacher, right side. Sends it out beyond the arc. Wheatsky spins, puts it up. Might have been partially blocked. Well short. And this is Halabin coming up the near wing side. Halabin one-hands it on a hop. It's played by McGinnis. She'll pop a three and bury it. Megan McGinnis hits a three and a timeout, Kimberly. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Let our family take care of your family. So Kimberly calling the timeout. We'll keep it right here. And I'll remind you that the Beaver Dam Unified School District identifies a school of the month during the school year. A shout out to the students, staff, and families of the Don Smith Learning Academy, January's School of the Month. 3:41 to go in this game, 33-29. Beaver Dam with a 4-point lead on the Super Lube scoreboard. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, next week, the final week of the regular season for girls basketball teams in the state of Wisconsin. Playoffs start after that. Boys have a couple of weeks left before they begin their postseason push. And bounce pass in. Ashley has it. Ashley at the timeline, puts on the brakes, and now flips it over to Storhoff. She's going to drive down low on the left, ran into traffic, picks up the dribble, finds Ashley near the corner. Ashley back between the circles now, driving right side, found a seam. Right side, leans in, missed that one right-handed. She got her own rebound, it was tipped back out. She hustled, and then she got fouled going after her own rebound. So that one means a stoppage with 3:18 left to play. And a pass in, that's Holt. And she tried to go back to DeStefano. The pass was intercepted by Hammond. So a 4-point deficit for the Papermakers. They've got the ball. Halabin out beyond the arc. Three's on the way. It is off the rim, no good, but an offensive board. And a shot is up and a shot is in. Felicity DeBoer. Her first bucket is a big one. 33-31. Beaver Dam's lead down to 2. Here's Holt up the right wing side. 2:48 left to play on the Super Loop score. Holt fell down. How many times has she been on the deck today? She's a tough customer. I mean, she is a tough customer. And she gets right back up. Brooklyn Holt, she's been banged around in the post, and there she hit the deck again, but I tell you what, she's fine. Turnover. Well, a chance for Kimberly to tie. Oh, nobody in the lane, and then missing the layup was Stump. Ball's out of bounds off of Ashley, but oh my goodness, Stump couldn't believe what she saw. There was nobody in the lane, no defenders anywhere near the lane, and I don't think she could believe it. It took her a second to say, hey, I can just take it right in for a layup, but she missed the layup. Oh my goodness. Beaver Dam got a break there because that was a defensive breakdown. I couldn't believe it from up here. There's nobody there. Three's on the way. That's no good. Rebound, Ashley on the left side, and she's fouled with 2:29 to go. Yeah, imagine you're out for a leisurely game of basketball and you can't believe your good fortune. There's nobody to guard me. Oh my goodness, it happens. All right, Wheatsky to throw it in. And she finds Ashley. Ashley up the right side. Out beyond the arc on the elbow. Now backs up near the timeline. Cross-court feed. That is DeStefano. Back to Ashley. Ashley, hesitation move. Going towards the corner, Stump bumped her. And Beaver Dam. Okay, that was the sixth foul of the half on the Papermakers. So next one, and Beaver Dam's going to shoot the bonus. Inbound to Stefano. High off the glass, scores, counted, and a foul. Oh, from a tough angle off the inbounds to Stefano. She had to go high in the air off the glass, and she scored and got fouled to boot. So DeStefano to the Richelieu Foods free throw line, and she will shoot an and one. The and one is no good. Rebound for the Makers, who trailed 35-31 on the Super Loop scoreboard. This time there was defense in the lane. This is Stump in the corner, right side, sends it up top. Halabin, cross court off the fingertips of, oh my goodness, off the fingertips of McGinnis, who was going out of bounds and swatted it off the Beaver Dam defender in the vicinity. And so that's a break for Kimberly as they will maintain possession. They trail by 4 with $1:49 remaining in the game. We were talking so much at the outset about that huge varsity matchup today. Hey, these JV players, they put on a pretty entertaining show. Here's a three. It is no good for DeBoer. Offensive board, Funk over on the right side. Now sends it out to Halabin at the center circle area. Clock running. 90 seconds remaining. Beaver Dam's up 4. Bad pass stolen by Ashley. She's double teamed, and a foul immediately on Halabin. Layla Ashley hit the deck momentarily and shot right back up. And that was the 7th team foul, so this is going to put Ashley over at our Richelieu Foods charity stripe. She'll shoot a bonus. And the front end is no good. And the rebound for Halabin with 1:20 to go. Makers trailing by 4, but they have possession. This is Stump. Timeout. Timeout. A 30-second timeout called by Kimberly, which, as always, is brought to you by Reed Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Well, woo! This has been a fun JV game. Varsity game should be fun as well. Coming up here after the conclusion of our JV game. They'll give them 15 minutes or so to warm up, and we'll get that varsity game underway. And Beaver Dam number 4 in Division 1, Kimberly number 1 in Division 1. So that's all you need to know really about that. Enough said. You know, this game was scheduled before Beaver Dam got bumped up to Division 1 for the postseason. Beaver Dam and Kimberly are in the same sectional for the playoffs. I doubt that they would have scheduled this game back then had they known they would be in the same sectional come playoff time, but nobody could have known that was coming. I mean, it happens. So, you know, you can't fault anybody that was, you know, scheduling that. It's just a great matchup. I mean, these don't come along very often. 1 minute to go in this JV game. 35-31 BD. 3 on the way from the corner. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound, and it's going to be grabbed by DeStefano, and she's pushed to the ground. And she's helped right back up by Funk. And Funk meant no ill will there, so she very, very nicely helps her up. And we're going to trot back to the far end of the floor to the Richelieu Foods free throw line for Olivia DeStefano, and she will shoot 1+1. Now, Beaver Dam can go a long way in securing the win here if they can knock down some free throws in the final 52.6. Just like that. DeStefano, calm, cool, and collected, knocks down the first. 36-31. How about another one? That one's off the rim, no good. And Halabin with the defensive board. 48 seconds left, 5-point Beaver Dam lead on the Super Loop scoreboard. Here's a 3 for Funk. It's high off the rim, no good. Rebound is loose. Shea puts it back up and scores. Jenna Shea scores. Timeout, Kimberly. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute on dailydodge.com.
When was the last time someone went the extra mile for you? Hi, I'm Chad Guzzi, owner of Air Care Heating and Air Conditioning in Beaver Dam. We are committed to keeping you happy and comfortable. Whether you need a new furnace installed or your air conditioner repaired, we pay attention to detail and stand behind the work we do. Offering emergency service around the clock 7 days a week, we have been proudly serving the area since 1981. Let Air Care go the extra mile for you. 920-356-8860. See us today at aircareinc.com.
To those who love the grind, run with us on a John Deere Gator UV. Because your daily routine may change, but the land stays the same. There's still ground to cover and a herd to keep in line. Out here, the work never stops. So keep going on a Gator UV with the power to forge ahead. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere Gator for more.
Visit your local John Deere dealer, Baldwin Implement in Waupun on Highway 68 West and Beaver Dam on North Spring Street. And always online at baldwin.biz.
Alrighty, 37 seconds remaining in the game on the Super Loop scoreboard. Fasten your seatbelts. Beaver Dam with a 3-point lead, and the Golden Beavers inbounding off the timeout. And this is Wietzke in the backcourt, fouled by Halabin. 10th team foul, so it's 2 the rest of the way for the Golden Beavers. At the Richelieu Foods free throw line is Peyton Wietzke. So Wietzke will get 2. First one is good. .37-3. That was big because now it's a 2-possession game. Misses the second free throw. Half a minute to play. Stump to Funk for 3. That was partially blocked. Ball is loose and swatted into Storhoff, who gives it to Ashley. She's double teamed, and then fouled is Layla Ashley. So again, we'll head back to that far end. And it's going to be 2 Richelieu Foods free throws for Layla Ashley. 19 seconds left. And the first of 2 is no good. One more coming up for Layla. That one's good. 1 of 2. 38-33. Beaver Dam leads by 5 on the Super Loop scoreboard. 19 seconds left. This is Stump. Over to Shea between the rings. 10 seconds. They got to hurry. They need 2, and they're a lot of time ticking away. Here is a drive and a layup. No good for McGinnis. Rebound out of bounds off of Beaver Dam, but only 3.4 seconds left. And Kimberly just took too much time. You need 2 scores. And they needed to get a shot off much quicker than that. Bounce pass in. Knocked loose by Storhoff. Grabs it, and that should do it. They blew the whistle, the horn sounds, and the game is over. Final score in the JV contest. On the Super Loop scoreboard, Beaver Dam 38 and Kimberly 33. Beaver Dam picks up its 16th win of the season. What an entertaining JV game this was. And Beaver Dam comes from behind. They were down a couple at the break, and they win this one 38-33. So let's do this. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll wrap up the JV game. We'll get you ready for this varsity contest right after this 4-minute break. We'll take a 4-minute break and back after this on dailydodge.com.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamb, this world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Wisconsin knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Wisconsin needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
Surefire. Be sure with Surefire.
Hey, Einstein, this is your house speaking. I don't know if you picked up on this, but look around. Do you see any red flags that may suggest the furnace isn't working properly or heating efficiently? Take a look at the aquarium. 2 more inches and you can safely ice fish. Your living room thermostat is actually displaying a wind chill factor. And what's that over there in the kitchen? Is it a dustpan? No, it's a snow shovel. Look, genius, it's time to call Surefire and get a premium Lennox home comfort system. Then maybe, just maybe, you can't make a snowman indoors.
Happy New Year from your friends at Surefire. Act now and you could have a top-of-the-line Lennox home comfort system installed for as little as $116 per month. Call Surefire today. Online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
The Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo for $12.99, 10-ounce prime rib for $16.99, and all-you-can-eat deep-fried fan-tailed shrimp for only $14.99. Happy hour drinks at the bar from 5 to 7. Friday is the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30. Plus, don't forget happy hour from 5 to 7. Sunday brunch is back every Sunday from 10 to 1, featuring prime rib. Check for updates and specials on Facebook.
With new bulk storage facilities in Watertown, Burnett, and Friesland, Coal Oil and Propane is now bringing the heat to your homes during the cold winter times with propane and fuel oil. Serving customers in Beaver Dam and all surrounding areas, Coal Oil and Propane is a family-owned company celebrating 100 years of reliable, professional delivery, competitive pricing, and excellent customer service. Check them out at coaloilandpropane.com.
And welcome back inside Kimberly High School. Mike Tronson with you on the dailydodge.com video stream. Final score in the JV game today. Beaver Dam rallies for a 38-33 win over Kimberly. Let's run down the final individual scoring from the JV game. I just went downstairs and I checked the official book, so everything I have matches what's in the official scorebook. For Beaver Dam, Peyton Wheatsky and Layla Ashley leading the way with 9 points each. Wheatsky had a pair of threes. Ashley scored 7 of her 9 points in the second half. Olivia DeStefano with a nice effort. 7 points today for DeStefano. Mackenzie Gritzmacher, good for 5, all coming in the second half. She had 1 from downtown. Brooklyn Holt with 5 points in the game, and Amy Storhoff rounded out the scoring with 3. Meanwhile, for Kimberly, they were paced in this one by Hannah Halabin with 9. 7 of those came in the first half. 8 points for Megan McGinnis. Also for the Papermakers, it was Kira Funk and Jenna Shea with 5 points each. Lydia Stump had a triple. She finished the game with 3. Felicity DeBoer, 2 off the bench. And Josie Hammond chipped in a free throw. She finished with 1. So a very entertaining JV game. Beaver Dam rallies from 2 points down at the break and comes back. They outscore the Papermakers 23-16 in the second half to win 38-33. And now we get set for this doozy of a varsity contest between Beaver Dam and Kimberly. If you're just joining us, this promises to be very entertaining. Kimberly is 20-1. The Papermakers are ranked number 1 in Division 1 in the Associated Press survey. Meanwhile, the Golden Beavers are 18-1 and number 4 in the current Division 1 Associated Press state rankings. Beaver Dam scores on average 70 points a game, allows only 36. Very similar numbers for Kimberly. They score 67.3 a game and allow 40.6 per contest. Beaver Dam was 23-3 a year ago. Kimberly was 20-5 a year ago. Beaver Dam won a sectional final last year against Pulaski. Kimberly was in the sectional final last year, fell to Bayport. So both these teams went a long way last year. Both these teams are ridiculously good again this year. Kimberly is led by several fine scorers, playmakers. Maddie Schreiber is a name you're going to hear a lot today. She is a UW Green Bay recruit. She was All-State honorable mention last year. She averages 19 points per ball game. Also in double figures, Mackenzie Drought, 11.2 a game for the Papermakers. Emma Kilpatrick, a fine scorer at 10.6 a game. So those are names, just a few of the names you're going to hear quite a bit for this Kimberly team. Beaver Dam, it's the usual cast of characters, and good news for Beaver Dam is that even though they've been banged up a little bit lately, pretty much everybody, with a couple of exceptions, is ready to go for this one. There was some talk about maybe some players might have to miss this game. Other than the Wilkie sisters, I believe everybody else is ready to go for this one. That includes Natalie Jens, Paige Hodgson, and Paige Jagodinsky, among others. They've all been battling some injuries here at times over the last few weeks, but they're going to be ready to go for this one. Should be a lot of fun as these two teams get set to do battle. Let's take a 1-minute break. When we come back, you'll hear comments from Tim Chase, the head coach of Beaver Dam, right after this on DailyDodge.com.
If a new smile is what you're looking for, we have the answer for you. Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental, where we specialize in making people smile. We promise to take the time to get to know you so we can provide you with a custom plan to help you achieve the smile of your dreams. Our experienced team looks forward to hearing from you soon. Call us today at 623-5559.
Come to Columbus Family Dental. The people here are nice, and I trust them.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Back inside the gym, Mike Tronson standing by with Tim Chase. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Tim, good to see you, and I know there's still a few regular season games left, but forgive me if this one almost might come across with a tournament field tonight because here you are coming in at number 4. Kimberly's number 1. Should be an exciting matchup and obviously a good primer for the upcoming postseason.
Yeah, we planned this game a while back. We didn't know we were going to be in the same section when we played this game, even in different divisions. But yeah, they're a quality team. They're a very experienced team. They have a lot of juniors and seniors and a really good sophomore point guard. So they're tough. They're going to be really, really good, and they played really well this season. I would say arguably their number 1 rank in the Evans State is well earned. Their only loss is to Nino, who's a really good team, and they beat the number 1 ranked team in Division II, Notre Dame. So I think arguably you could make a case that Kimberly is by far the best team in the state.
Well, as you look at them, what I guess concerns you most? What makes them so dangerous?
All the kids they put on the floor are extremely skilled. They all shoot the 3 really well. They're all athletic. They're all tough. They play a lot together. They're physical. They're strong. They're fast. They're really skilled. Scott Kennedy, who's in their first team All-State player this year, going up to Green Bay. And then he just a cast of people that play around there. Just really good, solid basketball players.
Force you to do anything different than you usually do?
A little bit. We got to find the right matchups at times. It's a team that we're not familiar with necessarily. It's not something we plan on playing because we're in different divisions and different conferences. So it's not like we spent a ton of time looking at them until recently. I knew we were going to play them. But yeah, they're a team that we'll have to try a few things that hopefully will help us with our matchups a little bit.
You got this big game today and then a couple more next week. Nice you'll be at home, though, to finish out the regular season.
Yeah, we got 2 games against Badger South teams, so we have a little bit of a conference feel for us. And then we'll get into the tournament after that. So, yeah, it's gone by fast this year. Obviously a different kind of season in a lot of ways. But we got a chance to play a lot of games, and this is a special day for us today to come in and play and team. We've had those opportunities in the past. Beat the highest on the Franklin tournament and beating Notre Dame up at their place and everyone. And then doing the same thing to Eisenhower down at their place. So, it's these experiences we've had before. And for a day like today, you just got to remember to compete every possession and just do the best you possibly can. Not worry about scores so much, but just go out and really try to execute both sides of the ball as best as you can.
I know your team's been a little banged up here in recent weeks. Give us an update. Things maybe looking a little bit better at this point. I know you had no game this week on Tuesday because of the weather cancellation, so maybe that was a good thing to get a little extra rest.
Yeah, we'll find out today, I guess. Yeah, we're a little beat up in some spots. A few injuries, a few concerns, the bumps and bruises and things like that. So hopefully, they'll be okay today. Didn't practice the last few days, but obviously we're trying to bring things down a bit for some of our kids that are beat up a little bit.
You and I have touched on this before, but overcoming injuries this year and the pandemic and all the stuff that these girls have had to endure, you've got to be so proud of the way they persevered.
Yeah, absolutely. The last 12 months for Beaver Dam girls basketball and myself have been something. And this group of kids has done things the right way. And even today at our shoot around this morning, they really, they're a focused group. They want to get better. I think a lot of our kids, it's a new experience for them this year, and they're hopefully going to learn from today and use it, to become better players and better people in the future.
It's been, a new experience for the girls, but for you and your staff, what's this been like for you and your assistants? Because you're going through the same thing.
We are. It's changed some things that we can do in some of the protocols and things like that. But as far as the basketball side of things, it's been fairly normal for us in a lot of ways, and I think that's a credit to our kids. The fact that they've allowed us to kind of have those type of things. Knock on wood, besides some of the injuries, we've been pretty good with our team, not losing players for some of the other stuff that's going on. But yeah, it's you just take each opportunity you get and enjoy it, and that's kind of what we're going to do today. And hopefully we'll get out next week and do some good things in conference, and then do the same thing to close the season once we get to tournament. So yeah, it's been a journey of a year, and I think the hard part is that we've got such a great kid, but it is coming to the time of year where you do look at the season is going to be over at some point. I think that's what makes it a little bit. You reminisce a lot about what's going on, and hopefully we'll continue to finish strong as you possibly can.
Well, as always, Tim, it's been my pleasure to come along for the ride, and I appreciate all you do for me. Thanks again, and good luck to you and the girls today.
Yep, thanks, Mike.
All right, Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside. We're back after this on DailyDodge.com. That should bring us in.
With With new bulk storage facilities in Watertown, Burnett, and Friesland, Coal Oil and Propane is now bringing the heat to your homes during the cold winter times with propane and fuel oil. Serving customers in Beaver Dam and all surrounding areas, Coal Oil and Propane is a family-owned company celebrating 100 years of reliable, professional delivery, competitive pricing, and excellent customer service. Check them out at coaloilandpropane.com.
The Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo for $12.99, 10-ounce prime rib for $16.99, and all-you-can-eat deep-fried fan-tailed shrimp for only $14.99. Happy hour drinks at the bar from 5 to 7. Friday is the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30. Plus, don't forget happy hour from 5 to 7. Sunday brunch is back every Sunday from 10 to 1, featuring prime rib. Check for updates and specials on Facebook.
Our national anthem here at the Kimberly High School Gymnasium. Mike Tronson with you on the DailyDodge.com video stream, joined by my engineer and videographer, Justin Wilski, a.k.a. Ninja. Here are the starting lineups for this varsity game. First for the Kimberly Papermakers. They're coached by Troy Cullen. The guards are Mackenzie Drought, a 5'9" sophomore, along with Brooke Elstad, a 5'9" senior. Emma Kilpatrick, a junior at 5'8", and Maddie Schreiber, 6 feet tall and a senior. At forward is Kayla Benke, a 5'11" senior. So again, starting for the Papermakers, Mackenzie Drought, Brooke Elstad, Emma Kilpatrick, Maddie Schreiber, and Kayla Benke. Now the starters for Beaver Dam, coached by Tim Chase. At guard, Natalie Jens, 5'7" senior, along with Ani Salatel, a freshman at 5'11". At forward, Kylie Whitnable, a 6-foot sophomore, along with Paige Jagodinsky, a senior at 5'11". Rounding out the starting five for the Golden Beavers is Paige Hodgson, a 6'3" senior. So again, Natalie Jens, Ani Salatel, Kylie Whitnable, Paige Jagodinsky, and Paige Hodgson getting the start for the Golden Beavers. And as you see in your video screen, we are situated at the end of the court here at Kimberly High School. We're broadcasting high atop the facility on the balcony, level 2. And so in the first half today, it's going to be Beaver Dam coming towards us at this near end of the floor, and the Papermakers from Kimberly will go away from us towards the far end of the floor. Kimberly in their home white jerseys and shorts with the red numbers and trim. Beaver Dam in the traveling green jerseys and shorts today with yellow numbers and yellow and white trim. Today's game are brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, and QBS Law, specializing in personal injury, transactional law, and will and probate. Our game also brought to you by Pine Hills Trucking, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Coal Oil and Propane, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Superlube, Richelieu Foods, Air Care, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance Agent, Howard Sports Company, Ballweg Implement, Richards Insurance, Surefire, and Bayside Supper Club. Don't forget to send me an email today. I'd be happy to give you a shout out during the broadcast. sports@dailydodge.com. That's sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, and who you're cheering for. We'll give you a shout out during the broadcast. Beaver Dam inbounds to start the game, and here we go. A battle of number 1 versus number 4, and this game is underway as Jens has it up top and sends it high on the left side. Jagodinsky over to Whitnable, high on the right. And she's guarded well by Benke. Now gives it to Jens along the near sideline. Man-to-man defense here for Kimberly to start off this game. Kimberly played last night. Beaver Dam hasn't played in a week. And there's a drive and a layup for Natalie Jens. Jens gets the Golden Beavers on the Superlube scoreboard first. It's 2-0 Beaver Dam. We're not even 40 seconds into the contest. Good start for Jens and the Golden Beavers. Pass into the lane. There's Benke with it. Bounce pass over to the block. And that, speaking of blocks, Hodgson just blocked the shot. Whitnable takes the deflection, throws it ahead to Jens. Here's Natalie Jens. inside the center circle. Sends it left side off a screen. Hodgson for three. It is no good off the rim, and the defensive rebound is pulled down by Mackenzie Drought. There's a three on the way at the right elbow, and off the rim, no good. An offensive rebound for Benke, off the miss by Kilpatrick. And now here's another three ball on the way. That one is off the rim, no good. Kilpatrick trying to get her own rebound. Another offensive board. This is Elstad, and had it knocked out of her hands and out of bounds. And the Papermakers will keep possession. Brooke Elstad, that name may sound familiar. She actually transferred here a couple years ago from Oshkosh North, and she is she's a good basketball player, but her main sport is softball. She's a big into softball, very talented softball player. I'm not sure if she's committed to play. She wants to play in college, I know that. Not sure if she's committed anywhere yet, but played at Oshkosh North and transferred in here a couple of years ago. Anyways, here is Kilpatrick sending it right side. Now, quick touch pass out to Kilpatrick. Inside the bubble, launches the 15-footer. It's no good. And the rebound pulled down by Yago. Throws it ahead to Jens. Jens pass to a cutting Whitnable off the glass. It won't go. And the defensive board for Maddie Schreiber, the UW Green Bay commit. Schreiber surpassed 1,000 career points not too long ago. She is a fine athlete. Three-pointer from the left corner, no good. Hodgson elevates to get the rebound. And Beaver Dam still with a 2-0 lead on the Super Loop scoreboard. We're approaching 2 minutes gone by here in the opening half at Kimberly High School. Glad you're with us on dailydodge.com. This is going to be a fun one. Here's Jens, little spin, shot, scores. Natalie Jens has 4. It's 4-0 Beaver Dam on the Super Loop scoreboard. 2 minutes, 8 seconds gone, and there's a steal. This is Yago. Oh, and then Yago double dribbled, though. She was heading back the other way. So that is a break for the Papermakers. Very early yet in this one, 4-0. Our score, Beaver Dam is on top, but Kimberly will inbound, and this is Kilpatrick. Leaving it off over on the right side for Drought. Back to Kilpatrick and over to Drought as they play catch. Bounce pass to the corner, sent right back out of there. Here's Drought. Kicking it out. 3-ball, right elbow, no good, and Jens the rebound. So they're not bashful about the three, are the Papermakers. They haven't hit one yet. And here's Yago. Thought about a deep three. Now she'll take the deep three, but it's off the mark. And the ball is going to go out of bounds. Hodgson actually threw it back in, but right to Kilpatrick. And Emma Kilpatrick fires it right side for Drought. Drought back to Benke, top of the arc. Send to the baseline. Back up top quickly. Kilpatrick. Post feed on a bounce pass. Turnaround jumper is good. Mackenzie Drought. She had 22 points in the win last night for Kimberly at Kaukauna, just down the road from here, 78-57. She had a big night, 22 points to lead the Papermakers. Drought averaging almost a dozen points a game. Yago for three, it's in and out, no good. And there is the aforementioned Drought to get the rebound. 4-2. Beaver Dam leads by a pair on the Super Loop scoreboard. Turnaround jumper, it is no good off the rim. And Jagodinsky with the rebound. Jens now gets bumped as she took the pass. This foul is going to go on Emma Kilpatrick. Her first substitute here for Kimberly as Kiera Schmidt, 5'10" senior, checks in. Yago's going to head to the bench for Beaver Dam. Oh, beg your pardon. She looked like she was heading off, but nope, she's still out there. Beaver Dam still with its starting 5 out there. She fooled me for a second. 14:22 to go. Here's a post feed intended for Whitnable, knocked loose. Jens gets tripped as she was going for the loose ball. She's going to be helped up. It was unintentional. She got her feet tangled with Schmidt. So Schmidt picks up the foul. Now Jens is going to come off, and checking in for the Golden Beavers, Maddie Kinsey, 5'7" sophomore. All right, we're not quite 4 minutes into the half. A 4-2 Beaver Dam lead on the Super Loop scoreboard. Golden Beavers with the rock at the moment. Here's Jagodinsky, left side. And Kinsey sends it back to Yago. Now around the horn, left side, there's Salatel. Getting rid of it. Avery Stonewall also is checked in for Beaver Dam. A 5'9" senior. And look out, as that's going to be an over and back on the Golden Beavers. Well, just good defense there by the Papermakers. You can tell this is a big game around the state of Wisconsin because there is an awful lot of media here. We are by far not the only ones here. There's I see a TV camera down below. I see about 2 or 3 other streaming places. Mackenzie Drought just scored to tie the game at 4. But, yeah, there's at least a couple of other entities video streaming. There's a radio station here from Appleton. And timeout Beaver Dam. This timeout is brought to you by Reed Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Got an email to get to. It says, a shout-out to all the seniors. It has been fun watching you grow. Go Beavers. And that's from Sandy Dre. Sandy Dre over at McKinstry's Home Furnishings checking in. Well, Sandy, thank you very much. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. Let's see another one here. This one is from Lauren. Lauren Reed checking in says, good luck, number 15, and go Beavers. Of course, number 15 would be Maddie Kinsey. Lauren, thank you very much for the email. I really do appreciate it. Again, you can send me an email on the broadcast today. Send me your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for, how much snow you think we're going to get tonight. You know the drill. And that, again, that's sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. Here come the Golden Beavers in a tie ball game, 4-4 on the Super Loop scoreboard. Here's Kinsey, bounce pass. Salatel has it. Off a screen she goes, right side. Little lob pass back to Stonewall up top. Bounce pass. Yegedinsky now feeds Salatel. Salatel. Ball knocked loose and stolen. This is Grace Kiefer that had just checked in. Gets it to Schreiber. She'll try a 3. She missed it short. And that is a defensive board for Stonewall. Kinsey to Salatel. Return feed. Oh, Kinsey wasn't ready for it, but it's going to be saved at the timeline by Paige Yegedinsky. Now Kinsey backing up a little bit. Trying to set up here. Finds Yago. She'll try a 3-ball. Bullseye! Paige Yegedinsky from downtown Kimberly. 7-4. Beaver Dam back on top by a triple. On your Super Lube scoreboard. Still a long way to go. 12:36 and counting left in the first half. And Drought. The lob pass to the corner. It's grabbed there by Brooke Elstad. Goes to the block. Drought traveled. Yeah, good defense by Beaver Dam there. Forces the turnover, and now more subs. Jens is coming back on for Beaver Dam. Let's see here. Bella Astreicher has checked in for the Golden Beavers, 5'8" sophomore. And so did Riley Zarnecki, 5'10" freshman. Full court pressure here. Well, Zarnecki's all the way down the floor, but they weren't able to get it in fast enough and see her. She was wide open down there. Here's Astreicher. She's still wide open. Now they get it to her, and she missed the layup. Got her own rebound. Put back is no good. Another offensive board. Put back, and she finally got it on the third attempt. Riley Zarnecki wasn't going to be denied. 9-4. Here's a drive and a foul at the other end. So Riley Zarnecki, well, that was just a great effort. Now at the other end, we've got Grace Kiefer stepping to the Richelieu Foods free throw line. After getting fouled, she'll shoot a pair. First one is good. Grace Kiefer averaging 7.3 a game this season. She's 78% from the free throw line. She had 6 points last night. Second free throw, no good. Offensive board, Benke can't get a shot back up. Pass, and a shot is up, and that's Kiera Schmidt with a right hand, putting it up and in. 9-7, so the Beaver Dam lead is now down to 2 with 11:49 left, and look out as a pass is tipped into the third row of the bleachers, but Beaver Dam's going to keep possession. That was a great hustle by Kiera Schmidt. So anyways, Beaver Dam, Astreicher will throw it in. Jens has it in the backcourt, and she's in the center circle. Comes across that midcourt stripe. She's picked up defensively by Kilpatrick. Left side through a double team. Layup is no good. Rebound tipped out, and it's going the other way. Oh, how did she slice through that double team like a hot knife through butter? But she just couldn't get it to go as it rattled off the rim. And it'll go back to the Makers. So Kimberly has it, trailing by 2 on the Super Loop scoreboard. 11 and a half minutes to go in the opening stanza here at KHS. Elevating, shooting, missing the shot was Kilpatrick. Rebound for Jens. Here's Jens, stopping, popping a 3-ball. Bullseye! Jens hits the trifecta. 12-7, Beaver Dam up 5 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Here's Kilpatrick again, to the corner, Benke. Not going to drive against Hodgson. Bounce pass now to Kiefer. Kiefer into the lane she goes, puts on the brakes, sends it out. Benke, little hesitation move, sends it to right side. Picked up there by Drought. Drought, the defender fell down. Drought, easy layup. Well, the defender fell down, and so Drought was all alone. 12-9, one possession game. Beaver Dam up 3 on the Super Lube scoreboard. A-Striker's pass tip and stolen, and then A-Striker recovering to at least deny a pass to the back door, which could have been an uncontested layup. Kimberly's going to keep it, but that could have been an easy 2 for the Makers. Maddie Schreiber checking back in for Kimberly. Kimberly's only loss this year was on January 4th. They fell at home to Neenah 60-56. Other than that, 20 wins against just that one loss. 3 on the way, no good for Schreiber. They're fighting for 3, but Hodgson secures the defensive carom. Throws it ahead, Jens will catch up with it. Jens, pull up 15-footer, bucket. Natalie Jens is feeling it early. She's got 9 points, and it's 14-9. BD on top on the Super Lube scoreboard as we approach the 10-minute mark and counting of the first half. So we played almost 8 minutes of basketball. Beaver Dam's up by 5. Benke for 3, top of the silo. Bullseye. Kayla Benke, splash on the 3-ball. Timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Let our family take care of your family. And let's see, we've got another email here. This says, Great-Grandpa Vince and Great-Grandma Grumps cheering on Maddie Kinsey from Madison. Am I reading that right? Great-Grandpa Vince and Great-Grandpa Grumps cheering on Maddie Kinsey from Madison. My goodness, I hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast, and I appreciate the email. Boy, it's been a pretty good start here. 14-12, Beaver Dam's on top. We have 9:57 left to play in the opening stanza. Mike Tronson with you on the DailyDodge.com video stream. Beaver Dam won the JV game 38-33. First part of our doubleheader today. Here's Jens on the backcourt. Jens looking to throw it across. Elevating to get that Salatel. Cross court, Hodgson underneath, and pass intended for Whitnable at the last second. Benke knocked it out. That's just a great hustle by Benke. Yago's going to toss it in for the Golden Beavers. Yago finds Jens. Return feed to Paige. Paige right of the circle. She's looking for help and goes back to Natalie Jens. Jens driving. Knocked out of her hands, and that should be Beaver Dam ball. Yep, it was a double deflection. Went off of a Kimberly defender. Salatel will do the honors this time. Will inbound. Lob pass in. There's Jens. Jens high on the left. Back to Yago for 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound is pulled down by Emma Kilpatrick. They go around the horn left side. Here's Drought. Baseline move. Drought puts on the brakes. Whips it back up to Schmidt. She'll try a 3, and she buries it. And just like that, Kimberly has a 15-14 lead on the Super Lube scoreboard. 9 minutes and change left to go until halftime. Pass into the front court in 2-on-1. Pass right to Whitnable for an easy layup on the right side. 16-15. Seesaw goes in favor of Beaver Dam, and Schmidt fell down, driving base, and lost the ball. Whitnable has it, throws it to Jens. Jens in transition, pulls up, shots on the way. It is high off the rim, no good, and the rebound for Drought. Drought hustling back the other way. Hesitation move. Knocked out of her hands. Ball's loose. Saved by Benke. Benke goes right back to Drought. Backs up behind the arc. Now Jens on her. Feeds Schmidt. Back to Drought. And Drought looks to Benke in the left corner. foul down there. Stops the clock with 8:22 remaining in the first half on your Super Lube scoreboard. A couple of subs coming in here. Whitnable just picked up the foul for the Golden Beavers. Just getting some personnel set here. Carly Lappin checks in for Beaver Dam. 5'7" sophomore. Kinsey back out there. And here is Benke, one-handing it up, missed it short. Hodgson has the defensive rebound. Still a 1-point Beaver Dam lead on the Super Lube scoreboard. Kinsey being flustered by Kiefer. Kinsey still on the dribble, behind the back dribble, and Yago saves it after it was knocked loose out of Kinsey's hand. Jagodinski over to Lappin, left side, Hodgson. Up on three-point land. She will flip it back to Yago for an NBA three. It is good! Paige Jagodinski knocks down her second three ball, 19-15. Beaver Dam's up 4 on the Super Lube scoreboard. 7.5 to play first half, and the Papermakers turn it over as they throw it away. So Jens is going to check back in for Beaver Dam. Coming up next week, Beaver Dam's got a couple. Beaver Dam's going to host. That is up no good, and Lappin is up no good, and Lappin stream. Jens' layup shorted, and at the top of the arc, Benke ball fake, free throw line jumper. Missed it wide left, rebound is secured by Lappin, and she gives it to Jens. Over to Yeg. Nice pass to the baseline. Lappin is this way. That happened down below us. And Beaver Dam's going to keep possession. As Hodgson returns, Lappin will head to the bench. Jens up near the timeline. Return feed, Yago, right sideline. Tiptoeing the sideline, now goes baseline, sends it back out. Kinsey to Hodgson. Finds Jens on the lob. Here's Jens. Post feed, Whitnable has it. Now couldn't get a shot off kick. 6 minutes and change to go first half. Three ball up, it is no good for Elstad. Offensive board, Schmidt kicks it back out. Elstad whips it to the left corner. Here's a drive into the lane. Yago one-hands it up. It's off the back rim. Three ball, left corner. No. Whipping it into the lane. Kicked out, it would be. 5:30-15. Beaver Dam on top of Kimberly at the drought. Schreiber to the corner. Three ball. Step back three. It's grabbed by. Flips it to Yago. Return feed, Jens. Faking the wing. Jens pull up Jay from about 10 feet and deflected right to Schmidt. She'll throw it ahead. Kinsey went off at the finish. First half on the Super Lube scoreboard. It remains for the moment. 9 of the Golden Beavers. Taking it there is Kilpatrick, and she's going to back up, take the air out of things a little bit here as we approach the 4-minute mark and counting of the opening stanza. And here is Schmidt. Back out to Elstad. Over to Kiefer. 3:45 left right now. Beaver Dodge Jeep Ram let our hearing on. Paige Hodgson, go very much. I appreciate the with us on dailydodge.com. Dodge.com. One regular season game remaining. That's next to finish things out. Taking on Monona Grove on Tuesday night. Thursday evening, we'll be broadcasting the JV and varsity games both Tuesday and Thursday right here on the Daily Dodge. And the Makers trailing by 4 on the Super Lube scoreboard, 19-15. Whipped to the left corner. Sidestepping it, a pass out to the corner. Three ball, it's off the rim. No. Let's traffic kind of go by and now sets something up near the center circle. Whips it to the right side for Salatel. Salatel over to Jen's sideline, trying to tiptoe it, and she does. And she got fouled. And Emma Kilpatrick smacking her hands, like remaining in the opening half of play, and been a fun one. Does open for three, got it and scored. That was kind of funny actually. The Stonewall no good from the left side. Elstad, two teammates fighting for it. But anyways, Stonewall scored. Here's a long three, splash. With exactly 2 on the elbow. Jens Trying to get away from Elstad, puts on the brakes, sends it back to Yago. Yago pushes it to the corner. There's Jens down in the left corner. Up to Yago again. She's guarded by Drought. Post feed. Nope, too far for Stonewall. Schreiber picks up the loose change and brings it. Sends it to Drought right corner. Drought's inside the way, and it's good on the inbounds pass with 70 seconds. Oh my goodness, strike. So Kiera, 5 seconds remaining in this wildly entertaining first half. We've played 17 minutes of basketball, and we've decided nothing. Because we're out to Jens. She's open for three. Here it comes. It's no good. Another offensive board. Yegedinsky out to Kinsey again. 46 seconds left in the half. Beaver Dam doing a good job on the offensive boards here. Jens puts it up, scores. Paige Hodgson. Jay on the baseline. It is. Here is Jens inside the time other way with 8 seconds. So Kimberly with a chance to take the last two. Schreiber for three at the horn. We've played 18 minutes of basketball. Kimberly, 23.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second process of buying a vehicle fun again. Opportunity the next time you're in the market for a newer pre homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
Look around. We shake our head no, because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Richelieu Foods in Beaver Dam is a leading foods is now hiring for full-time, part-time, and temporary foods. Call them today at 920 and successful season.
Brought to you by Richelieu Foods, a great place to grow your career.
Superlube Oil, years of experience. Superlube is free service and locally owned and operated by a veteran. And veterans always receive a 10% discount.
Is your house speaking? I don't know if you picked up on this, but take a look at the aquarium. Is that over there in the kitchen? Is it a comfort system? Then maybe, just maybe, you
have a top-of-the-line Lennox home comfort system online at surefireinc.com.
An ATV, UTV, or scooter, or are in need of power equipment like snowblowers and tractors, Power Sports Company is your go-to place. Power Sports makes sure you get the customer service you need and deserve as your trusted partner for sales, service, parts, accessories, and apparel. Follow Power Sports Company on Facebook, online at powersportscompany.com, and in person on Kellum Road in Beaver Dam. Power Sports Company. QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville is a full-service local law firm. QBS's attorneys and skilled support staff are ready to serve all your legal needs with a personal touch. There's corporate and business issues, criminal, traffic and drunk driving cases, real estate transactions, probate, estate planning, and more. Call QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville or visit them online at qbslaw.com.
It is Beaver Dam 23, Kimberly 23. And Beaver Dam girls basketball here on the dailydodge.com video stream is brought to you by specializing in personal injury, transactional law, and will and probate, and Columbus Family Dental. Industries Home Furnishings, Superlube, Richelieu Foods, Air Care, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance agent, Power Sports Company, Ballweg Implement, Richards Insurance, Surefire, and Bayside Supper Club. 23-23 at the break. Let's run down the first half scoring for you. For Beaver Dam, they were paced by Natalie Jen. She had 9 points, including 1 from downtown. Speaking of downtown, Paige Jagodinsky with 2 from downtown in the first half. She finished with 6. And several players with 2 points each. Kylie Whitnable, Paige Hodgson, Avery Stonewall, Riley Zarnecki, all with 2 points apiece for the Golden Beavers. Meanwhile, for Kimberly, broke down this way, Mackenzie Drought with 9 points for the Papermakers, including 1 3-point basket. Kiera Schmidt with a 3-point basket and 5 points total. Grace Kiefer had a 3 and a free throw, so she finished the half with 4. Kayla Benke from downtown, she knocked down a triple. She finished the half with 3. And Maddie Schreiber with 2 for Kimberly. So here we are knotted up at 23 apiece at the break. These two teams came into this game today a combined 38-2. Kimberly 20-1, ranked number 1 in Division 1. Beaver Dam 18-1, ranked number 4 in Division 1 by the Associated Press. And I guess we shouldn't be surprised of what we've seen so far from these two outstanding and elite Wisconsin high school basketball teams. Well, don't forget to tune in to the monthly Let's Talk radio show with Superintendent Mark DiStefano on the third Thursday of the month at 11:10 a.m. on 1430 WBEV. The Beaver Dam Unified School District, guiding students and empowering futures. I want to get to another email here that came in a little while ago. This one says, what an awesome game today, cheering on Natalie, Yago, manager Amy, and all the Golden Beavers. Thanks for traveling for the broadcast, Daily Dodge. That's from Natalie's Aunt Sarah and Uncle Grant in Madison. So, yes, thank you very much for the email, and you're very welcome. We're glad we could travel today. It's one of the few road games that we were able to get on the schedule this year. Again, you can send me an email. Email the booth to sports@dailydodge.com. That is sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, and who you are cheering for. Tell you what, let's take another 1-minute break. We'll come back, get you ready for the second half after this on dailydodge.com.
The Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo for $12.99, 10-ounce prime rib for $16.99, and all-you-can-eat deep-fried fan-tailed shrimp for only $14.99. Happy hour drinks at the bar from 5 to 7. Friday is the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30. Plus, don't forget happy hour from 5 to 7. Sunday brunch is back every Sunday from 10 to 1, featuring prime rib. Check for updates and specials on Facebook.
With new bulk storage facilities in Watertown, Burnett, and Friesland, Coal, Oil, and Propane is now bringing the heat to your homes during the cold winter times with propane and fuel oil. Serving customers in Beaver Dam and all surrounding areas, Coal, Oil, and Propane is a family-owned company celebrating 100 years of reliable, professional delivery, competitive pricing, and excellent customer service. Check them out at coaloilandpropane.com.
Now, just a moment or two away from the start of the second half. If you missed the big news yesterday, the WIAA announced on Friday that the Lacrosse Center will host 3 divisions of the state basketball tournaments for both the boys and the girls state tourneys coming up here in a few weeks. What they're going to do, 3 of the 5 divisions for both boys and girls will be played at the Lacrosse Center. They haven't determined which divisions yet. That'll be determined at a later date. And they'll be held, they'll have 2 semifinals and a championship game for each division scheduled one of the 3 days of the tournament. We don't know yet where the other site's going to be, because there's going to be 2 sites for each. We know the Lacrosse Center now is one. We just don't know where the other one's going to be as of yet, but stay tuned. But that's big news. We know at least 3 divisions will be playing at the arena over in La Crosse. In the second half today, they're going to switch it up. Beaver Dam is going to go down towards the far end of the floor. Kimberly will be coming towards us at the near end. Again, on the Super Loop scoreboard, we are tied at 23 as we start this second half. Hey, you got an email here from Mel. Melissa Gehring checked in. Says, away games, I can clean my own house at halftime instead of cleaning bench chairs. Go Beavers. That's from Mel. Oh, gosh, that's funny. That's too good. That's kind of an inside joke, folks, because every home game, when I go down at halftime to check the book, check my numbers against the official book, usually I see Mel down there with a rag in her hand or some disinfecting wipes or something, and she's busy cleaning chairs off on the bench. I always tell her, I said, you're welcome to come over to my house and do some cleaning anytime. Here we go. Second half getting underway, and this is Natalie Jens with a bounce pass to Hodgson. He's immediately double-teamed. Back to Natalie Jens. Now over to Yago. Return feed Jens. Jens between the rings. Over to Yago, right elbow. Looking for Jens now in the corner. As they play catch, 23-23. Post feed and a foul as Whitnable took the post feed, and Benke picks up that foul. First of the half, took only 19 seconds. And Beaver Dam wants a timeout. They couldn't get it in. This timeout, as per usual, brought to you by Reed Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Let our family take care of your family. It's a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it right here. If you missed it earlier today, Beaver Dam won the JV game. Golden Beavers rallying from a small 2-point halftime deficit, and they came back to win 38-33 to pick up their 16th win of the year against only one loss. So they're having a very good season. And be sure to stay up to date with the Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org, and you can follow them on Twitter and Instagram at Beaver Dam USD. Justin Wilski, a.k.a. Ninja, is here today, as per usual, running the software for the DailyDodge.com broadcast. Along with Justin, my name is Mike Tronson. I'm glad to be with you today as well. I'm always glad to be with you. 24 years and counting. That's a lot of high school games over almost a quarter of a century. And this one is a doozy. Whitnable fouled, and that's going to go on Benke. Yeah, that's twice now they've worked it into Whitnable, and Whitnable will head to the free throw line for a pair of Richelieu Foods free throws. So Whitnable with a chance to untie the game. And the first one, no good. Whitnable on the season averages 7.5 per ball game, 65.8% from the free throw line. She had 15 in the last game against Sauk Prairie a week ago. Missed that one. And the rebound for Benke. So I guess I jinxed her a little bit, but we play on. Opening minute, second half. 3-ball. Wait a minute, are they going to count it? They blew the whistle. Elstad scored. And they're discussing it here. They're waving off the basket. The basket will not count. And they called a foul on Kilpatrick, and now they're still discussing it, which would be Kilpatrick's third, and the official's still in discussions here. There was a delayed call. They initially waved it off, and I heard Kilpatrick with the foul. Now they're still discussing it, and I think are they satisfied? I don't think it's going to change. I'm not sure what the explanation is given to head coach Troy Cullen, but it appears that that's going to be the call. All right, so Beaver Dam catches a break because that three was good. All right, Beaver Dam with a chance again to take the lead. Jens takes the flip ahead. Jens into the lane. Sidesteps the defender, puts it up. Off the rim, no good. Rebound knocked to the baseline and grabbed by Drought. Oh, I thought that was going to go. How does that not fall? Benke. Giving it now to Kiefer. Kiefer to Schreiber in the corner. Schreiber driving. Reversing and fouled. Well, Hodson was there, so was Yago, and I think they get Yago. Yeah, they did. So, at the free throw line is Schreiber for a pair of Richelieu Foods free throws. First one is good for Schreiber. Maddie Schreiber averages 19 points a game, 70% from the free throw line. She had 16 points last night in the win at Kokona. Second one is good, and of course, as I mentioned earlier, Maddie Schreiber has committed to play for Coach Kevin Borseth at UW Green Bay. Beaver Dam just turned it over. 25-23, Kimberly leads by a deuce on the Super Lube scoreboard. We're a minute and 6 seconds into the second half. And now a chance to increase the lead for the Makers after the Beaver Dam turnover. Schreiber over to Elstad. Back the other way, gives it now to Drought. Drought. He's flipped it back to Kiefer. And now they go over to Benke around the horn left side. Very patient here offensively. Papermakers. And here is a drive, and Drought traveled. Yeah, that was a hop, skip, and a jump. Man, that's not a legal move as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, just good spacing defensively for Beaver Dam, and she was trying to dance through it and could not quite maintain. So here's Jens. She's in the backcourt. Moving left to the corner. Three on the way for Salatel. It is off the rim, no good. And a defensive rebound for Kiefer. Here's Schreiber. Off the rim, the layup's no good, and the rebound for Hodson. Boy, we've seen several shots on both sides today just fall off rims. Jens, weak side dish. Whitnable, eye off the glass, she scores. Jens with the helper. Whitnable, the finish. And now a 3 at the other end. Oh, and it's good. Brooke Elstead hits a triple, her first bucket. And it's 28-25 in favor of Kimberly on the Super Lube scoreboard. Here's Jens, whipping it right side. Here's a deep 3 on the way. It is high off the rim, no good for Salatel, and here come the Makers. Kicked out. Schreiber for 3, no good. Hodgson fighting for the rebound. She got it, secures it, now gives it to Yago. 15-23 to go in the ball game. One possession game. Beaver Dam with possession, but trailing by 3, 28-25. Post feed knocked out by Schreiber. Now that was intended for Whitnable, who's had a little bit of success down there today at times. And a couple of subs coming in here for Kimberly. Low scoring affair between two top teams from the state of Wisconsin. Number 1 versus number 4. Beaver Dam trying to take down number 1. Salatel put it up, missed it, and was swatted out by Drought, but Beaver Dam's going to keep it. So this is going to be Paige Jagodinski to throw it in. And lob pass in. Ani Salatel has it. Return feed to Yago. Yago left side to the corner. Pass to Whitnable. We're about 3 minutes into this second half. Jens. Pass to the corner. Whitnable post feed. Hodgson catches, shoots, and scores. And a beautiful assist from Whitnable. She put it where only Hodgson could get it. And the Northern Kentucky recruit scores 28-27. And Hodgson with a block and a steal. Hodgson can play defense too, folks. Let's not forget about that. Here's Salatel. Post feed. Whitnable turns, shoots, scores. And just like that, Beaver Dam has the lead, 29-28 on the Super Lube scoreboard. We're 3.5 minutes into this second half. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. This is going right down to the wire. You don't want to leave your video screen or your phone. And here's a foul. Hodgson going for a block. Oh, wait, they get Jagodinski. I beg your pardon. I thought it was going on Hodgson. Nope, my bad. So at the Richelieu Foods free throw line is Kiera Schmidt. And she will try and knock down a pair. First one is no good. She'll shoot one more. She can tie the game if she can knock down the second of 2. And we are tied. 6 points in the game for Schmidt. 29-29 our score on the Super Lube scoreboard. Kinsey's double team to the backcourt, throws it ahead. Jens has it. Jens in the lane. And tried to whip it to Hodgson on the back door. She drew the contact. Schmidt picked up the foul. That's her second. Team's 4th. Here's Jens at the free throw line for a pair of Richelieu Foods free throws. Love that little red graphic that pops up. First free throw is good for Nat. She's up to double digits now. 10 points for Jens in the game. 30-29. BD leads by 1. And now they lead by 2. 31-29, Golden Beavers on top on your Super Lube scoreboard. We're about 4 minutes into the second half. Baseline pass, Drought. Return feed on a bounce pass taken by Kiefer. Kiefer off a screen. Gives it back to Drought. Kenzie Drought guarded by Maddie Kinsey. Pass to the left corner. Kilpatrick back to Drought for 3. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound out of bounds. We're going the other way. It's last touch by Kimberly. A couple of subs coming in here for Kimberly as Elstad and Benke both return. 13:39 remaining in the second half. Are you having fun, folks? I hope you are. This has been a good one. And a long way to go. Jens. Bounce pass out to Kinsey. We didn't travel all the way up here for nothing. We're going to see some entertaining basketball up here in the Fox Valley today. Post feed, shorted the pass, intercepted. That was a tough pass, trying to get it to Hodson, but intercepted by Schreiber. Here's Benke, whipping it out. Elstead, quick pass to the corner. 3 on the way, no good. Offensive rebound, though, for Kiefer off the miss by Kilpatrick. Now another shot in close. That's no good for Elstead. And the rebound going to the corner is tracked down by Bella A-Striker. She feeds Paige Hodson now to Jens. Jens, crossover dribble, and blocked by Schreiber out of bounds. My goodness. Beaver Dam's going to keep it, but this is just... Well, they're saying it was off of Beaver Dam. All right, so it's going to come back the other way. 12:53 to go. Jens is going to head to the bench for a rest. 31-29. Beaver Dam with the lead on the Super Lube scoreboard. Kilpatrick to Benke. Now to the left side for Kiefer. Kiefer high on the left. Going back to Elstead. She one-hands it to Schreiber, who puts a shot up, and it will go. And that one rattled home to tie the game at 31 apiece on your Super Lube scoreboard. 12:19 left and a timeout. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Let our family take care of your family. And I have another email to get to here, so why don't we do that right now? And this one says, enjoying a nice warm fire in Wild Rose while watching Beaver Dam basketball. Love the hustle and team play. Let's do this, Golden Beavers. That's from Mr. D. Mr. D, Pete Dusterbeck checking in from Wild Rose. Thank you, Mr. D. Appreciate you checking in. Again, you can sneak an email in before the end of the broadcast. I'll be happy to give you a shout-out. sports@dailydodge.com. sports@dailydodge.com. 12:19 remaining in the ballgame. On your Super Lube scoreboard, we are all even at 31 apiece. In full court pressure, Salatel throws it ahead to Jens. Jens still in the backcourt, better get it across, and finally does to Salatel. Whips it right side. There's Hodson looking to Whitnable in the post. She hit the side of the backboard with a shot. And grabbed by Kilpatrick. 12 minutes to go. Now a whistle and a foul. Let's see what they get here. They got Whitnable on that one. That was her second. Just under 12 to play. And Kilpatrick to Benke around the horn left side. There's Schreiber. Schreiber gives it to Kiefer between the rings. Jens watching her closely. And now giving it to Elstad. Long pass to the left corner. Driving baseline. Kilpatrick blocked by Hodson. And the loose ball to Jens. Jens, right side dish, and it's intercepted by Schreiber. Got to be crisper than that with that pass. We don't see that very often from Jens. Here is Salatel trying to play defense on Kiefer. She stops on the baseline, double team, whips it underhanded style to the corner. Jens all over Kilpatrick. She got it to Benke, whips it out. Quick pass, 3 on the way. It is no good for Elstad. Offensive board, Kiefer. She keeps it alive for the Papermakers, trying to take the lead. We're 7 minutes into the second half. Pass. Benke. Shot. Off the rim, no. Rebound is out of bounds, and it's going to stay on this end. Boy, I tell you. These two teams are in a dogfight here. This is fun. This is fun to watch. I mean, we don't get to see, Kimberly down in Beaver Dam very often. I mean, that's a team that you're not normally going to see on the regular season schedule or in the postseason, because usually these teams are in different divisions. 3's on the way, no good. But this is a rare treat here today. Here is Elstead, step back 3. No good. Rebound for Yago. 10:41 to go. Bad pass, but deflected right to Jens. Down the lane. Sidesteps the defender. Layup, no good off the rim. Put back, no good. Zarnecki, another offensive board, and that's good. Paige Jagodinsky finally put it home. 33-31, BD by 2. Here's a 3 for the lead. No good. And an offensive rebound, Drought. Drought's pass is tipped. Schreiber has it. 10:15 to go in the ball game. Beaver Dam's up 2 on your Super Lube scoreboard. Here's Benke. Nice pass down low to a cutting Kiefer. Whips it out. Elstad for 3, and it's no good. Long rebound into the corner, and I think it's going to stay on this end. It will. Zarnecki was hustling after it. So was Kenzie Drought. And it will be Kimberly basketball with 10:01 remaining. Boy, I tell you, this is so exciting. I'm going to need to hit the showers after this one. It's just so high octane. This is fun. This is a pass to Elstad for 3 in the lead. Got it. Her second 3, 34-33. Kimberly in a timeout called. Brought to you by the good folks at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Hey, get another email here. It says, keep it up. You can do it. And although I can't get too angry at Papermakers, that sounds like a delicious snack. That's from our good friend Benjamin Beaver. Benny, you want me to see if I can bring you home a snack pack? I don't know. Might be a little hard. Benny, though, thank you for the email. Benjamin Beaver, he's the B-Mitts. He's the best mascot in the state. We're so lucky we have him in Beaver Dam. So Benjamin Beaver checking in from the Lodge today, rooting on the Golden Beavers, who trail by just 1, 34-33. We are down to 9:44 remaining in the ball game. Beaver Dam inbounding off the timeout. Jens throws it to Salatel. Return feed to Natalie Jens. Jens over to Zarnecki, right sideline, back to Natalie, round the horn, left side, Yago to the corner. Salatel open for 3. It is no good, a little bit too strong. Rebound for Kilpatrick. Throws it ahead on the outlet to Kiefer. Kiefer hesitation move, trying to go against Yago. She got there. Kicks it out. Drought for 3. Got it. Drought hits a 3. Timeout, Beaver Dam. 9:17 left. And this timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute. DailyDodge.com.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamp, this world is made of dreams. So when people say America, look around. This book, this meal, this lamp, this world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Well, we're just nearing the halfway point of this second half. Right now, Beaver Dam inbounding off the timeout, but trailing Kimberly on the Super Lube scoreboard, 37-33. And here's Yago ahead to Hodgson. Hodgson whips it back door. There's Whitnable high off the glass, and she scores. Whitnable the bucket, the helper from Hodgson, 37-35. Good bucket there out of the timeout for the Beavers to cut the deficit down to 2 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Just under 9 minutes left in this one. These two teams have been battling tooth and nail all afternoon. And not going to take a 3 with Schmidt. Whips it over to the left side. Bounce pass back to Schmidt on the baseline. And Kiefer wanted a return feed, but Schmidt didn't see her. Now Schreiber. Schreiber near the left block. Into the lane, one hands it up. It's off the rim, no good. And Whitnable secures the defensive rebound. Throws it over to Maddie Kinsey. And Kinsey Brings it ahead. She's double team, looking for some help. Timeout. Yeah, Maddie Kinsey was in trouble there. Not much she could do, so she calls timeout, which is brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Again, a reminder that our next broadcast here on the DailyDodge.com video stream, we've got more Beaver Dam girls basketball coming your way on Tuesday night, February 2nd. Can you believe it's going to be February in a couple of days? Wow. But Tuesday night, we've got Beaver Dam girls hoops as the Golden Beavers will host Monona Grove. You can watch both the JV and the varsity games Tuesday night right here on the DailyDodge.com video stream with coverage of the JV game starting at 5:45 on Tuesday. Varsity will follow at approximately 7:15. We'll also have the Beaver Dam girls games versus Milton on Thursday night in the Fieldhouse. 5:45, 7:15, JV varsity doubleheader, and that'll be the final two regular season games for the Golden Beavers. Postseason starts the week after next. All right, Beaver Dam inbounding. Here's a three, and it is too strong for Yago. Hodgson going for the rebound, and actually was swatted out by a Kimberly defender. We're down to 8:12 remaining in the contest. And on the Super Lube scoreboard, Makers lead the Beavers by 2 at 37-35. Paige Jagodinsky looking to get it in, still looking, and a lob pass in. Natalie Jens will corral it. Jens. He's sending it over to Yago. Right elbow. On the drive, stops at the top of the arc. Now Jens. Worked on by Drought defensively. Jens, left side through a double team. Missed the layup. Hit the underside of the rim. Schreiber, the rebound, throws it ahead. Wide open. Kilpatrick for an uncontested layup. And now does Kimberly, what do we got here? We have a whistle. And I wasn't sure exactly what the whistle was about. There was one of the officials talking with head coach Troy Cullen. A little confusion there on my part. I'm just not sure what that whistle was about. I looked up from my stat sheet after marking the basket down, and they were blowing the whistle, and I'm not sure what the discussion was about. And there's a turnover. Here comes Kilpatrick. Her team ahead by 4, 39-35, and there is a layup over the rim, too strong for Schmidt. Rebound Hodgson, throws it to Kinsey. Kinsey ahead to Whitnable. She'll let traffic catch up. Now feeds Jens. Jens trying a three, top of the bubble, and she got it. Splash! Natalie Jens hits a trifecta. 39-38. Beavers within one on the Super Lube scoreboard with 7:04 to go. Over to the left side, Kiefer knocks down a three. Are you kidding me? Her second. And it's 42-38. Kimberly by 4 on the Super Lube scoreboard. My goodness. Cold-blooded three there to take a 4-point lead again. Kinsey's double team. She's in trouble. Oh, ball knocked loose. Thrown ahead. And Whitnable trying to get it. Kiefer got it instead. And then pass behind Schreiber, who wasn't ready for it. Hodgson has it to Jens. 2-on-1 the other way. Jens sidesteps the defender and scores off balance. What a move by Jens. Oh my, 42-40. Beaver Dam within a deuce, 6:20 to go. This is crazy. This is just crazy, entertainingly good. What a move by Jens. Oh my goodness. Here's a pass to Schreiber. Schreiber in the post, puts a shot up, got fouled. Clapping her hands as she's going to head to the Richelieu Foods free throw line. Hodgson just picked up the foul. That is her first. Now Schreiber's at the line. And the first one is good for Schreiber. 43-40. Still a one-possession game for the moment on the Super Lube scoreboard. One more coming up for Schreiber. Got it? 8 points for Maddie Schreiber. The lead is at 4 for the Makers, 44-40 on the Super Lube scoreboard. Just under 6 minutes left in the game. Whitnavel out to Yago for 3 in the corner. Yes! Paige Jagodinsky hits the line drive 3 from the right corner. 44-43. Golden Beavers down by just 1 now on the Super Lube scoreboard. Schreiber at the free throw line. Double team. Somehow got it back to Drought. Drought over to Kiefer. Kiefer dancing on the high left side. Sends it to Benke to Drought. Drought jumpers up. Jumpers in. Drought now with 14 points in the game, 46-43. It's a one-possession game. Beaver Dam with the rock, down by 3. Ball's knocked loose, and this will be Jens to Krause. Not an over and back. It was tipped out by a Kimberly defender. Clock running. Tick, tick, tick. 5 minutes to go in the game. Yago for 3. Missed that one too strong. She hit the one earlier. Missed that one. Here come the Makers. Benke, top of the bubble, to the corner. Kiefer, a deep 3. Missed it. Rebound, Elstead knocked it to the corner where Kiefer got it. An offensive board. And an up and under move, and she missed the layup. Rebound, Yago has it. And she'll get it to Hodgson. Hodgson brings it the other way for the Golden Beavers. Throws it to Jens. Jens to the corner, sidearm pass. Return feed, Jens for 3 in the tie. That's off the back rim, no good. Benke, the defensive board. Underhands it ahead to Drought with 4:20 to go and a timeout being called. Full timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We're back in 1 minute on dailydodge.com.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Are you looking for a career where you are appreciated and treated well for what you do? Pine Hills Trucking is currently hiring and they want you to become a part of their family. Bob, the owner of Pine Hills Trucking, knows the entire team has contributed to the success of the business, and he's grateful for everyone he has worked with along the way. Now he wants to hear from you. Call 920-887-8337 to learn more. Your friends at Pine Hills Trucking wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
We have 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the ball game. On the Super Lube scoreboard, it's Kimberly 46, Beaver Dam 43. And Kimberly will inbound after the timeout. Here we go, folks. Free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound is, and following her shot, getting the rebound was Schmidt off her own miss. Drought into the lane. There's Hodgson, kicks it to the corner, 3 on the way, Benke. In and out, no good, Hodgson the rebound. Ooh, you hold your breath with that one. That was halfway down, it spit back out. Jens on the left elbow, sends it to Yago, high on the right, back to Jens. 3:48 and counting left. Here's Salatel. Over to Hodgson, whips it to the left corner. Jens down there, sends it up to Yago. Yago into the lane, to the right corner. 3. It is high off the rim, no good for Hodgson. And the defensive board, Drought has it. Races ahead. Drought knocked loose by Jens and stolen. Jens one-on-one the other way. Jens going in for a layup. Count it! Natalie Jens makes it a 1-point game. 46-45. Kimberly's lead down to 1 on the Super Lube scoreboard. We got 3:15 to go. The fans are making noise. They're loving it. Playoff-like atmosphere today. Here is a 3 for Elstad. It is no good. Rebound for Jens. And a chance for Beaver Dam to take the lead on this possession with just under 3 minutes left. Golden Beavers trying to knock off number 1. There's a pass Out of bounds, but it was going out of bounds. Swatted back into Jen. She'll pull up. Jumpers up. It is no good. Hodgson the rebound. Put back. Counted. And a foul. Paige Hodgson with an and one. She'll go to the Richelieu Foods free throw line to shoot a free throw. Beaver Dam's up one. She can make it a 2-point game. Oh, boy. Big bucket for Paige. Foul is on Drought, by the way. Here's the free throw. Good for Hodgson. And it's 48-46. So Beaver Dam is up by 2 on the Super Loop scoreboard with 2:40 to play. Who's going to take this one? This isn't the battle of David versus Goliath. This is Goliath versus Goliath. Oh, the three is good for Elstad. Oh, my goodness. She has now hit 3 3-pointers in the second half. 49-48 Kimberly. Elstad, she was silent today in the first half. 3 from behind the arc in the second half. She's given her team a 1-point lead. Here's Hodgson. Post feed. Whitnable catches, shoots, scores. Beautiful assist from Hodgson. Whitnable's got 10 points. 50-49. Beaver Dam by 1. Clock running with exactly 2 minutes to go. Ball's knocked loose. Yeah, it was kicked. So they blow the whistle. You hold your breath. Here's Elstad on the baseline to inbound. They get it in. Drought, double team. Bounce pass the other way. Whip to the corner. Look out, here's a 3 on the way. In and out, no good for Elstad. And Whitnable has the loose ball. Beaver Dam with possession and a 1-point lead. Look how Jens ran into Yago. She got it. Now back to Whitnable. They better get it across here. Here's Yago. She will bring it across. Minute 37 and counting. 50-49. Beaver Dam leads by 1 on the Super Lube scoreboard. This is Jens. Out now to Salatel in 3-point land. $1:18 and counting left. Salatel pushes it back to Yago. Oh, pass intercepted. Back the other way. Schreiber going in for a layup. She got it. Turnover leads to a layup. 51-50. Kimberly leads by 1. Timeout. Kimberly, 32nd timeout, and it's brought to you by the good folks at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Oh boy, got to catch our breaths here. 1:06 to go in this thriller here in the Fox Valley. Kimberly 51, Beaver Dam 50. And this is, this game, I guess, as advertised, folks. I mean, really, what more can we say about it? And these two teams that we really haven't said already. Just crazy energy, high octane, 2 elite teams. Elite teams. So Beaver Dam's going to bring it up the floor, trailing by 1. 64 seconds and counting left in the game. And here we go. Chen's out near the center circle. Still on the dribble, picks it up now. Gives it to Salatel, return feed to Jens. Jens over on that right side, 46 seconds and counting left in the game. There's a foul. That's going to go on Grace Kiefer. That was the 6th team foul, so the next one will put Beaver Dam at the free throw line. Down to 43 seconds and counting as Jens has it. Off a screen to the free throw line. 35 seconds and counting. Right side for Salatel. 30 seconds. Half a minute to go. Salatel. Timeout, Beaver Dam. So Beaver Dam wants a timeout. Brought to you again by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. So Coach Tim Chase is going to try and draw up something in the sand here to see if Beaver Dam can take the lead late. 26.4 seconds remaining in this Heartstopper. And for those of you that have decided to spend part of your Saturday with us, I don't think you were disappointed. This has been as good as it gets. Only wish that more fans could be in. There's fans in the stands here, but wish we could have more of you here. All right, 26.4 seconds left. Beaver Dam inbounding, trailing by 1 on the Super Loop scoreboard, 51-50. Here's Jens to Yago, right corner. Back to Jens. To Hodson, out left side. Salatel has it. Now to Jens. Fakes a 3. 15 seconds. Jens driving. And a collision. Oh, she went down. Defender went down. Ball out of bounds. Beaver Dam keeps it with 12 and a half seconds left to go. Yago will inbound. She's on the baseline. Page will throw it in. Finds Jens in the corner. Oh, it's a Salatel rather for 3. It's high off the rim. No. Rebound is knocked around. Grabbed by Kimberly with a foul with 6 seconds left. Oh, my goodness. Paige Jagodinsky picked up the foul with 6.3 seconds remaining. So that was, let's see here, foul number 5. So on Beaver Dam. And now another timeout's being called before Kimberly will inbound. 30-second timeout, and as always, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. So it's come to this. Final 6.3 seconds left to go. And it's Kimberly 51, Beaver Dam 50. As I mentioned, Beaver Dam has a foul to give. They're only at 5.5. So Kimberly will inbound. Beaver Dam, if they can't come up with a steal, certainly needs to get a quick foul very quickly. Actually, a couple of quick fouls. They need to send the Makers to the line. But time is oh so precious. 6.3 to play. Elstad to inbound. Gets it in. And there's a quick foul, and this is on Zarnecki. Yeah, Beaver Dam put the hands team in there to get a foul. That only took 1 second, so that was good. Job well done. That's 6th foul, and now they got to get another quick one here. And another timeout. Yep. Why not? Timeout. And you know what? Timeouts are always brought to you by the good folks at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. 6:01 p.m. We've reached the top of the hour. Who will be the woman of the hour here, possibly for Beaver Dam? They need to get another foul quickly. And then even if Beaver Dam sends Kimberly to the line, even if 2 free throws are made, the good news is it's still a 1-possession game. Bad news is there won't be a whole heck of a lot of time for Beaver Dam to get a potential game-tying 3-point shot off. 5.3 seconds left. Kimberly trying to hang on. Elstad to throw it in. And if we have a foul here before the ball was inbounded. Yes, that's exactly what it was. Smart. I want to see who this is going on. Natalie Jens picked up the foul, and at the Richelieu Foods free throw line is Maddie Schreiber. 5.3 seconds left. Kimberly 51, Beaver Dam 50. Here's Schreiber at the line to shoot 2. No, beg your pardon, a bonus rather. And she got the first. This is a 1+1. She hit the first. Again, even if she makes the second, still a 1-possession game. And Beaver Dam won't have much time, but they can hopefully get a shot off, try and tie it. Second one, good. 53-50. Beaver Dam's going to inbound, 5.3 seconds left. They get it into Jens, 4 seconds, 3. Jens into the front court, 2, a 3, and she's partially blocked. And Kimberly wins the game. The Papermakers survive a scare and knock off Beaver Dam by 3 points. Oh my goodness, Jens had the ball. That's who you wanted to have it in that situation. But great defense, and the shot that would have tied it was blocked, partially blocked, and this game comes to a close. I'm out of breath. Oh my, what a ball game. And Kimberly survives a scare as the number 1 team in Wisconsin defeats the number 4 team in Division 1. Final on the Super Loop scoreboard, Kimberly 53 and Beaver Dam 50. We will take a timeout. We'll take a 4-minute break. Back after this on dailydodge.com.
Look around. This book, this meal, this lamb. This world is made of dreams. So when people say American Family Insurance protects things, we shake our head no. Because we protect this, and everyone's dream is worth protecting. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Contact the Kevin Carnine Agency, LLC at 920-887-9700 in Beaver Dam today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville is a full-service local law firm. QBS's attorneys and skilled support staff are ready to serve all your legal needs with a personal touch. QBS handles personal injury claims, workers' compensation, Social Security, disability, bankruptcy, litigation cases, business matters, corporate and business issues, criminal, traffic and drunk driving cases, real estate transactions, probate, estate planning, and more. Call QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville or visit them online at qbslaw.com.
My dentist cares about me.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster. At Columbus Family Dental, we care about you and your entire family. We're here to provide comprehensive, convenient care for you and your loved ones in a comfortable, laid-back environment. Whether you need braces for the kids or cosmetic work for yourself, we're here waiting for you. Call us today at 623-5559 to set up your no-pressure, free consultation to see if we're the right fit for you.
Are you looking for a career where you are appreciated and treated well for what you do? Pine Hills Trucking is currently hiring and they want you to become a part of their family. Bob, the owner of Pine Hills Trucking, knows the entire team has contributed to the success of the business, and he's grateful for everyone he has worked with along the way. Now he wants to hear from you. Call 920-887-8337 to learn more. Your friends at Pine Hills Trucking wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
Power Sports Company is Wisconsin's premier source for Honda, Ubco, Kubota, Skag, Stihl, and now Polaris. If you're looking for fun on an ATV, UTV, or scooter, or are in need of power equipment like snowblowers and tractors, Power Sports Company is your go-to place. Power Sports makes sure you get the customer service you need and deserve as your trusted partner for sales, service, parts, accessories, and apparel. Follow Power Sports Company on Facebook, online at powersportscompany.com, and in person on Kellum Road in Beaver Dam. Power Sports Company. Richelieu Foods in Beaver Dam is a leading private label food manufacturer, stocking your freezer with delicious pizzas all year long. Richelieu Foods is now hiring for full-time, part-time, and temporary manufacturing positions, and they offer a safe and clean working environment. Become part of the family at Richelieu Foods. Call them today at 920-887-1794. Your friends at Richelieu Foods would like to wish all Beaver Dam High School athletes a safe and successful season.
Brought to you by Richelieu Foods, a great place to grow your career.
Super Lube Oil Change Shop and Super Splash Car Wash Center is located at 1512 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, and they have over 27 years of experience. Super Lube is open 7 days a week with no appointment required. You're in and out in about 30 minutes. Stay in your vehicle for contact-free service and receive a free car wash with an oil change. Find them on Facebook for coupons and discounts. Super Lube is locally owned and operated by a veteran, and veterans always receive a 10% discount.
And welcome back inside Kimberly High School. Mike Tronson with you on the DailyDodge.com video stream. Beaver Dam girls basketball here on Daily Dodge, brought to you today by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, QBS Law, specializing in personal injury, transactional law, and will and probate, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Today's games also brought to you by Pine Hills Trucking, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Coal, Oil, and Propane, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Super Lube, Richelieu Foods, Air Care, Kevin Carnine, your American Family Insurance Agent, Power Sports Company, Ballweg Implement, Richards Insurance, Surefire, and Bayside Supper Club. Final score today on the Super Lube scoreboard in a clash of the Titans. It was Kimberly edging Beaver Dam by the score of 53-50 with the win. Kimberly now 21-1 on the season. Beaver Dam 18-2. This was wildly entertaining from start to finish, as we knew it would be. And hats off to both these teams who battled tooth and nail all afternoon long. We're going to try and get Tim Chase up here for an interview, but while we wait for him to make his way up to the second floor, let's run down the final individual scoring. Now, I didn't check the official book, but I think we're pretty darn close here. But anyways, leading the way for Kimberly was Mackenzie Drought with 14 points, including a couple of three balls. Also in double figures for the Papermakers, the UW Green Bay commit Maddie Schreiber with a dozen. She scored 10 of her 12 in the decisive second half. So a big second half and 12 points for Maddie Schreiber. 9 points for Brooke Elstad, and boy, she had three big three-point baskets all in the second half. Brooke Elstad, 9 points, 3 from downtown to really help propel her team to victory. 7 points in the game for Grace Kiefer, including a pair of three-point baskets. Kiera Schmidt, good for 6, including 1 from downtown. Kayla Benke had a 3. She finished the game with 3. Emma Kilpatrick with 2. Meanwhile, on the Beaver Dam side, I've got Natalie Jens for 18. My goodness, what an effort. 9 in the first half, 9 in the second half. She had the ball trying to get off a game-tying shot before the horn, but it was partially blocked. 18 points for Jens. Also in double figures, Paige Jagodinsky with 11. She had 3 from behind the arc tonight, 11 points total. Kylie Whitnable with a heck of an effort, 10 points, and 8 of her 10 points came in the second half. Also for Beaver Dam, Paige Hodgson with 7. 2 points apiece for Avery Stonewall and for Riley Zarnecki. And so this one, boy, just so much fun, about as good as it gets, as number 1 survives a scare from number 4. And now just one more week left of the regular season for the girls basketball. That's right. It's just hard to think. We're barely, we're not even to February yet. We'll be there in a couple of days. But the regular season is going to be over at the end of next week. And again, that's because, with the COVID, they slashed a couple of weeks off the beginning of the season and the end of the season to shorten the winter season, because there's going to be that alternate fall season this spring. And so in order to kind of make the crunch, they slashed off a few weeks on each end of the schedule. And that's why, it's going to be playoff time here in a little over a week. So Beaver Dam with 2 regular season games left. We're going to be broadcasting them both here on the DailyDodge.com video stream. It's going to be next Tuesday and Thursday, both of them at the Fieldhouse back in Beaver Dam. On Tuesday night, the Golden Beavers host Monona Grove, and then Milton will come to town on Thursday. And both those games, you can watch them right here on the DailyDodge.com video stream. In fact, JV and varsity, both nights. We'll have them for you. 5:45 for the JV, 7:15 for the varsity games, each of those 2 nights right here on DailyDodge.com. Kimberly has 1 regular season game remaining. That is going to be Thursday night here in this gymnasium. Next Thursday, February 4th, Oshkosh West will come calling. And the Papermakers will finish out at home. And then, of course, both these teams will be on to the postseason here. Both these teams, they're in the same sectional. They're not in the same regional pod, but they are in the same sectional. So it's very possible, I suppose, that we could see this matchup again in a couple of weeks. We'll see how it goes. But Beaver Dam, boy, the effort was there. I mean, it just, Kimberly made a few more, shots or got a few more stops, and that was the difference in the game. It really was, not much. It was pretty much that simple. I mean, it was these two teams really battling tooth and nail, and Beaver Dam, they played their hearts out. Just came up a little bit short today. Let's take a quick break, and we'll come back, and hopefully we'll have Tim Chase up here right after this break on DailyDodge.com.
When was the last time someone went the extra mile for you? Hi, I'm Chad Guzzi, owner of Air Care Heating and Air Conditioning in Beaver Dam. We are committed to keeping you happy and comfortable. Whether you need a new furnace installed or your air conditioner repaired, we pay attention to detail and stand behind the work we do. Offering emergency service around the clock 7 days a week, we have been proudly serving the area since 1981. Let Air Care go the extra mile for you. 920-356-8860. See us today at aircareinc.com.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Wisconsin knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Wisconsin needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
And we are back with you on the post-game show, Kimberly 53, Beaver Dam 50. My name is Mike Tronson. This is Tim Chase. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Thanks for coming up, Tim. And, I tell you, I thought your team just played their hearts out today. I really don't, I really can't simplify it any more than that. It was a heck of an entertaining game. You were right there all the way, had a chance to possibly tie it here at the end of regulation. I thought your team played their hearts out, just came up a little bit short.
Yeah, we competed. I thought our kids did a good job with adjusting defenses. We tried some different defenses today because they're a pretty high-powered team. Sometimes it looked all right. Sometimes it didn't look as well. I probably maybe played some too much and maybe could have tried a few other things defensively. But I thought we made them at least have to work on offense a little bit. Our offense, when we got good shots, we didn't get great shots in the first half. I wasn't real happy with our shot selection in the first half. Second half, I thought we did a good job getting the ball inside. Got some nice looks inside. Just the turnovers at times were a little costly. And, there's always stuff you got to work on. And coming into this game, I'm like, all right, we got 8 practices and 2 games to get ready for tournament after this. So this will really help us figure out, hopefully, what we really got to improve on to take that next step.
Yeah, as I'm looking at it here, obviously turnovers, they're always going to be, in a game like this, they're always going to be magnified a little bit. So, your team is normally pretty sure-handed. Is that more about just the way they play defense, Kimberly?
It's a combination of the two. Kimberly's a very good team. I look at their team. They're an extremely experienced, mature team. All these kids played with them last year and were kids that played a lot of minutes. They're fast. They have a lot of speed. They're strong. They're skilled. So that's a good part for them. Us, we're coming along. We're doing a lot of things right. We're working hard. Getting the experience of a game like this is so valuable, and hopefully we'll be able to go look at some of the things that we didn't do right, and it's like, how can we improve on a few things to be able to take that next level?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I know, sometimes you're not big on moral victories, but this is a game that, again, it'll expose the things that you need to work on, and it's a great primer for that upcoming postseason, isn't it? Because you're going to see tough teams in the postseason.
Yeah, it's a good time. Like I said, we got a quick turnaround on Tuesday against a pretty good Monona Grove team, so that's going to be a good challenge for us. But hopefully, I think the best thing I can say for a game like for us, especially for a lot of our newer kids this year, to have the experience, because it felt, even though you didn't have crazy fans out there, it felt like a sectional level game. As far as, just the intensity of both teams trying things, kids hitting big shots on both teams. So it just had it had a different feel to it, I guess. And I think, like a lot of people said, the officials and, the people from the newspapers down there, it had a feel of 2 of the better teams in the state.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
It's great to be in that conversation that we can be considered still one of those top teams in the state. Because our kids are working hard. We got a lot of things to improve on, but they're sure doing a lot of things right as well.
No, certainly, and like I said, I mean, I think it just came to they hit a couple extra shots, and maybe a few less turnovers might have turned the tide. But other than that, you were right there. You were right there with them all the way. I'm looking at Kimberly's numbers here, Tim, and they have some pretty prolific scorers on that team.
They're really good.
And they're really good. And you know what? And I look at it. You got Schreiber and Drought and Elstad. Those are players that they're going to get their points. But I didn't think you did that bad of a job on them defensively. But for the most part.
No, if you would have told me we're going to hold Kimberly to 53 today, and I would rather see a team in the 40s, but that's not a bad number for us. As many points as they put up a lot of times. I would have thought we would have had a chance. So, but and we're a good offensive team too, but we got to just take care of the ball a little bit better. And I think if we can do that, and that's something we got to learn from today. How are we going to do a better job? Making the easier pass, being able to get down and get our shots. Because when we do take shots, I feel really good about them. I feel our kids have a lot of skill and can make a lot of shots. And I'm sure that's something like I said, over these next 2 weeks, we'll work on real hard and try to keep on improving it.
Yeah, your girls, most of the time they make really good decisions offensively. I didn't really feel like as I'm watching today that I saw much of anything that that was maybe a bad shot selection or they rushed that or forced that one. I didn't
You're
get that sense.
You're a lot easier than I am.
Well, I didn't think so.
Yeah,
but
and I'm sure we'll point some things out.
Okay.
It's not from a lack of effort or not trying. I mean, our kids have great heart. They have great heart, and it's hard when you're in that situation to be able to say, yeah, go ahead and do this, and because you got to make a quick decision right away, and especially a team as good as Kimberly. But there are some things that we'll learn from this and hopefully get better at, because it really does come down to it. And that's what's hard about a game like this. It's like if we would have gotten one more box out, if we would have knocked down one more shot, if we would have made one better pass here, just the little things that you go back and look at. And, as coaches, we do that, and as players, that's tough to do. So, like I said, Kimberly's a good team. I really like how we're heading, but hopefully we use these next 2 weeks to get better because that's what we need to learn from this is learn our mistakes and become a better basketball team in the next 2 weeks.
Well, if I'm easier on the girls, I guess that's why I'm up here, not down there coaching tennis.
I can't say enough complimentary things about our kids. They are great, and like I said, this is coming into the number one team in the state, and we competed, but at the same time, I feel like we left some out there today and could have done a few things a little bit better.
Well, as we said, don't have a lot of time to think about it. 2 more games at home for the regular season anyways. Tuesday, Monona Grove. Thursday, Milton. And then, I know, it's here it is. We're barely getting to February, and we're talking playoff time. But that's just the reality of it. And, just again, we've talked about it so many times over the course of the season. But, there was never a guarantee what was going to happen this year. We didn't know with the situation in the world. And for you guys to get this far and to do what you've been doing, that says saying a lot of what they've had to overcome.
No, and that's why our saying on our shirts this year is opportunity, because we're getting an opportunity to do what our kids love to do. So they love to get out there and compete. And like I said, hopefully these next couple of weeks we keep on doing it and just get after it. But it's fun to be in games like this and get. I remember the days where we never would have gotten a game like this. There's no way a team like Kimberly would have said, yeah, Beaver Dam, come up and play us. And to get invited up here to play against them on their home court, it means a lot. And hopefully we'll figure out a few things to be a little bit better and maybe win a game like this in the future. Well, it was a heck of a game, very entertaining. I know a lot of fans back home were rooting you on, and they'll be continuing to root you on as we move into next week. We'll be there for both games against Monona Grove and Milton. Looking forward to it. Yeah, 2 good nights, 2 Badger South teams, so that'll be good. Yeah, I'm excited to get back after it and practice on Monday. So it has a good feel. Like I said, it had a good tournament feel. I know I got pretty excited tonight. I know I kind of got lost in the same thing. I was like, you know what? I kind of forgot for a minute. It's we're still in a COVID world here. It's this is a great game and the atmosphere was fantastic. So a lot of fun. I know how much this team means to our school and our community in Beaver Dam, and I just want everybody to know how awesome our kids are. And not only are they great basketball players, but they are the best kids. They have such strong character. This is an amazing group. How they just come every day wanting to get better. And I just know Beaver Dam, you have a lot to be proud of these girls. So because they are an awesome group of kids. Tim, thanks for coming up. Hey, appreciate the time as always.
drive safe. I'm not sure if it's snowing yet, but
we got a bus today, which is good.
Well, hey, you're riding in comfort, aren't you? Be careful. Be safe out there, buddy.
You guys as well. Thank you, everyone.
You're very welcome. Yep. That's Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining us on the post-game show. And again, we always appreciate him giving so graciously of his time after these games. We do appreciate that. 53-50, your final, as Kimberly edges Beaver Dam in this one today. Boy, this was a doozy, no doubt about it, and we're going to remember this one for quite a while. It was very entertaining. Again, a reminder that as I talked with Coach Tim Chase about it, Tuesday night, our next broadcast here on the dailydodge.com video stream. On Tuesday night, the Beaver Dam girls back home in the friendly confines of the field house hosting Monona Grove. We'll have the JV and the varsity games for you right here on the video stream with coverage of the JV game at 5:45, 7:15 for the varsity. Hope you'll join us for that. And I think that is, going to wrap things up here. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this broadcast today. I want to thank all of you who sent emails throughout the afternoon. Do appreciate that. Thanks again to Ninja over here. Boy, this was a lot of fun, wasn't it? I tell you, this was worth the trip up here. At least I hope it was for you, buddy, because it was for me. And so for Justin Wilski, this is Mike Tronson saying so long from Kimberly High School. Once again, your final in girls basketball today. Number 1, Kimberly, knocking off number 4, Beaver Dam by the score of 53-50. Be safe if you have to be out tonight or tomorrow as that snow comes down. We'll talk to you again next week. This has been a dailydodge.com sports presentation.